Yeah, let's get this stream started by booting up the Skyrim. Where is it? There. I've been doing these for how long, and my desktop layout never changes, and yet I still forget where it is sometimes, because I am an idiot. Mic check. Yeah, let's get this. Good. OBS. I mean, that mic check had a bit more purpose than the last few. The last few times it has been incredible paranoia on my part. This time it wasn't that, it was a case of OBS did its thing where it didn't recognise my microphone initially. It just does that sometimes. I don't know why. It just does it. I don't know if it... I don't think it's even monthly. If it was like a monthly thing, I'll get, okay, it's forgotten. But it isn't monthly. It just sort of does it randomly. Because I don't think it's always on the Skyrim stream either. Sometimes it's on the other streams, the Monday streams. It's just one of those weird little oddities of OBS. Keeps you on your toes. I mean, it's... At least the mic still works. It's better than the Blue Yeti that when that decided to go mute, it just died and there was nothing wrong with it. I took that thing apart and there was nothing wrong with it. Nothing had burnt out. There was no sign of anything burnt out. There was no broken connections in it. It was just dead, which makes me think the circuit board, one of the circuit components fried, which I love technology, she says with great sarcasm. Ooh, how did I not strip this little peninsula bare? Where is Short trying to go now? I'm trying to remember where she's going. So we're trying to go further. Well, we don't have all the forge gemels, so let's head to it. Well, we've got to talk to Admiral Lorano, and we also might as well pop by Tel Mithryn while we're nearby. So I think, righty. Chalk has mission on this beautiful Solstheim night. Chalk will run. Run, little Chalk, as fast as you can. Which admittedly is not that fast, but Chalk is not the greatest runner. She sees Bandit. Probably shouldn't get involved with this Bandito, but oh no, he's moving. There's no way in hell you're gonna hit a moving target not this range. Missed. Oh well. He's going to waddle away. He makes that shot too hard. I'm just not going to bother. Wait, not like I'm wasting arrows or anything with 559 of the things. And that's just of the Orcish variety. Skyrim gives you way too many arrows compared to how many you actually put out, even if you're full-time archer. Like, Skyrim just does not know how to limit arrows. I mean, Oblivion did early on. But then later on, you'd encounter certain archers who had like 100 arrows, many of which were enchanted and of good quality, like Elven, Dwarven, good quality arrows in grotesque quantities. Oh no, he's trying to cast an Ashborn, the idiot.
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting Master Nella?
Summoning work.
Because you don't have a Heartstone, you idiot.
I'm trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
Why did the sound go off when you didn't actually cast anything?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the Ashy Sword. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though.
No, he doesn't.
It's on your head if something goes wrong. Just let me get back inside first. We don't get many Tel Mithryn. It's the home of Master Neloth. You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
Live being a giant mushroom!
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
Telvanni witchcraft? Are you one of Neloth's apprentices?
No, Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithryn.
You have to manage a mushroom?
Next time.
Sounds like high maintenance to me. Why would you do...
Order. No, theory order. I think that's right.
Oh god, this is only going to be a disaster, isn't it? Let's watch. Let's get on this log and... Well, not really a log, it's more fungal growth, and then just perch on this and watch this idiot fail. Or oh no, he does it when you leave, doesn't he?
I don't think you belong here. Does Master Neloth know about you?
What's your heartstone? Why am I asking what's a heartstone?
Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know.
Like, he's never mentioned the word heartstone, and what's your heartstone?
It's from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
Are you practicing a spell?
Yes, I'm trying to summon an ash god.
You're a very good wizard, are you?
Trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting.
Ah.
I don't mean to be rude.
I love how it's not that I'm struggling, it's just I can't read his bloody writing.
Oh, rotated, that might work.
Needed.
What can I do for you?
I'm just picturing Neloth has the handwriting of a teacher, aka illegible.
This is Master Neloth's.
They can write neatly on whiteboards, but sometimes you see their their quick writing and it's a mess. Oh, hello, Kilrenny.
Great houses of Morrowind?
No, I've just asked about them, but I don't know.
Is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind.
What do with a house of assholes?
One of the oldest and most respected members of
So he's one of the biggest assholes. Right, got it. You work with Neloth.
Not so much with as for. I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of.
Is he out to read? Is Neloth a good teacher?
Well, he is a very great wizard.
This is a rehearsed response.
His apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments. Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him.
Well, good luck with that.
Until next time.
Let's go into this little hobbit door, which is on the wonk.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here.
Dems that live here. I love how it's not them that live here, it's dems that live here.
Yes, Sarah?
Yeah, Shork is just here to see what looty you have to booty. Ooh, canis fruit. Now, why is there so much canis fruit? Because Neloth likes canis fruit tea, of course. And why is there horse meat? The Dunmate eat horse. It's an established thing that the Dunmate eat horse. Wow, this is just kind of tragic. Right, let's leave this tragic kitchen. So you got to make a meal in Tel Mithryn, you must then walk outside, get absolutely soaked if it's pissing it down, or get covered in ash again if it's kind of pissing it down with ash, because I'm assuming that's a common occurrence on Solstheim as well as an ash drain. Ah, the Apothecarium. We know what this means.
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable. Dirty, filthy.
Hey, oh, for fuck's... You really... Right. Right. I forgot that the harvestables were steel, and instead of just taking the item back like is normal...
He's being totally unreasonable.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Back it.
Just take it back like a normal NPC would. Normally they're just like, oh, you're taking a low value item, oh, I'll just take it off your prime averted.
He's being totally unreasonable.
Oh, for fuck... She spins round with no provocation. Last time I had time to go pluck slowly, and that time it's pluck, and she spun around.
He's being totally unreasonable.
You are as well.
He can't.
What you crappy Neloth do this time?
Told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
But you need to fix the tower.
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman.
I don't even have a taproot. Oh dear.
It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters.
Can you give me the Harstrad headwaters?
Special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them. There are bound to be some there. So be careful.
Hey, can you get taproot?
What do you think? You have to cut it out of a Spriggan.
Rook is an idiot.
You can buy them from alchemists.
What do you have for sale?
I've got the best selection of mushroom and fungi.
That... No! You don't even... You have one fungi! You don't even have fungi, you have fungus! Because you have 6 things. That is a fungus. That is not. That is not. That is not. That is not. And that is not. And that's all you have. God, you're useless. What, did you come here from Morrowind?
That was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when
Best selection of mushroom and fungi, my arse.
was already old.
There's nothing there!
Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away.
What do you do, Vanilla?
I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself.
He plants the spores and then he fucks off. Right.
Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel
Just
Mithrin, I knew
more impressive Telvanni's
I've learned
places,
so much
though.
since then.
Did you grow this tower?
Me? No. That's Master Neloth's.
God, you've aged horribly,
I
then.
wasn't born then. It's Telvanni magic.
Yeah, because this place is less than... You know, it's at most 200 years old, because it happened after the Red Year when Morrowind went boom boom. So, you know, it kind of happened after Morrowind, which is about 200 years ago. So she's aged horribly for a Dunlop.
Another wanderer. I suppose you'll be wanting potions.
Well, you don't sell any, so no, I can't. She's going to be so paranoid.
I like it here at Tel Mithrin. Hardly any
She is in
others
a spot that she is so... I've never seen an NPC that's actually so alert, which is amazing. Normally they're the blindest things ever. But no, apparently she'll spin around at the slightest provocation. Someone's plucking my mushrooms. Spin. Heart boot.
Just ignore that part.
Heart boons? What? Nelop's writing is terrible. Tart bones. Right, what do you need? No, you don't ask it. Don't you know anything about killing me, friend? I have a feeling little good will come from this place. Other than that, I know nothing. And hey, Quivy, do you know anything you don't
Still here.
know anything about killing me, friend? I don't see this kind of thing outside Morrowind very often. See you later. Tell me your news for being jerks, sweetie. Because yeah, the Telvanni are just assholes. That's kind of their thing. You know, that's kind of all they were. Is Telvanni is asshole. Right, we are going to take the we're going to float because levitation is not a spell in Skyrim. Thank fuck. It broke the game so hard. You, Nilo.
You again.
Yes, I cleanse the stone by yelling at it. What is this building?
This is a
I like how he says, didn't I see you in Ravenrock? Your response is, what is this building?
From the spores of the giant fungus trees found in Morrowind. Back in the homeland, there are other Telvanni wizards that have them as well.
We're going to be hosted many of Morrowind.
Of course, you have. Everyone has heard of
Everyone
the masters
has.
of Morrowind. We are one of the great houses.
That's why I know you. I don't know you because I asked the guy in town. Like me, Winter's, you and I should share a secret.
Winter holds their small college.
I mean, to be fair, when Shork is its Archmage, you can laugh at it.
One that recovered the staff of Magnus. Impressive. Talvis should finish his apprenticeship in a couple of decades. Come see me then. I think I could teach you a trick or two.
Yes. Only recover the Staff of Magnus, that's not the only thing Shork does. Meet someone you out to get you?
I don't know, but I mean to find out. I still have some research to do before I'll know anything.
Okay, you must progress further in the main quest. Can you help with your research?
I do have a new spell I'm working on. I hope
But
to
why?
conjure ash spawn. If I could get a sample of ash from an ash spawn, that would be quite useful. I've made this special tool that will extract... Well, you don't need to know the details. Just go harvest a sample.
Well, you don't need to.
Of course, the creature will have to be dead first, but I trust that's something you can bring about.
Bring about. Can you treat me in enchanting?
I would, but I won't.
Right,
It
okay.
wouldn't do to have you become better than me after all.
Well, same I already am.
I
He
suppose
stops at 90.
half or two for you?
He's a bit weird. He stops at 90, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, he has all of Vivek's ramblings. Right, we must buy books and lots of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We're just gonna have to look at every single book, aren't we? Why does he have so many copies of this? We're just gonna have to look at all of these because I genuinely don't remember which ones I've got now. God, he has so many books. Oops, I didn't mean to keep buying like a million copies of these, but oh well. I don't know though. The Lusty Argoni Made Historical Society might be a read that's worth actually reading. Oh my god, how many fucking books does he have? Like, this guy just has like... How many books? Yes, all of the books. He is a f***ing library! I will never read these! I can never... Oh god, even marking all of these as read will take forever. I mean, a museum will be taking a lot of takings after this departure. Oh my god. Please tell me he actually buys something off me. Some crap. Because, alright, he takes staves. I've got loads of staves. Okay, last one. How many staves? I have clearly never actually thrown these things away, have I? I've clearly never actually got rid of these things. Oh, blue mage robes. Do they learn enemy skills? Actually, charm necklace is actually... I'm sure that's a unique item. Oh well, he's got more money now. Ugh. Oh, we can keep in the extravagant robes. Yes, can take our jewellery, of which we have grotesque quantities of. I really needed to throw this shit out a long time ago. I have let this reach critical mass, haven't I? Okay, thank you, Neloth. Now I've got...
Where did I put... Oh, yeah. The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets.
Right.
Secrets, I mean...
I need to read 500 billion books. Right. This could take a while. But I'll mark all these as red. Oh my god. I mean, there's like 30 odd of the fucking Vivek lessons. It's bloody inane ramblings. I mean, just gonna see how many pages are in this. You know how I said like Vivek's inane ramblings? Yeah. Pause and read those if you want to. I'm not gonna read the rest. I have no idea. I bought so many books. He is a walking library. Keep them all. Did I just loot it? Did I just strip his entire tower bare? Was his tower nothing but was like a book's just hiding behind every wall? Are they the load-bearing members of this place? Well, we also need to find some taproot, but that will... I'm sure we'll find some taproot while looking for some ash spawn. Even though taproot will be found in the snowy parts of Solstheim, and ash spawn will be found in, well, the ashlands of Solstheim. It's in the name. That's in Fire Volume 6, which I believe is a Skyrim book, because it's whopping jar. Oh, yes, Oh yes, I love this book. A is for Atrodak. B is for Bungler's Bane. D is for Conberry. That's it. It only teaches your ABCs because barbarians can't learn more, apparently. It's a gag book. It's the quickest read in all of Tamriel. He led Lorelaitra's life. I was disappointed it wasn't a spoof of A Bug's Life. Not that I remember A Bug's Life, but... you know, it is what it is. Yeah, well, we're gonna read the Lusty Argonian main aid historical society because we've got to break this up somehow, don't we? Marking all these books as read, so I actually the deep ones. We'll read this one because I can't read Daedric. There we go. I don't actually know what that actually says, but Earl of Moslem. I'm sure that's one of the creepy. I'm sure that's he's one of the brethren of Hackdirt. Good old Hackdirt. Outsider! Everyone loves Hackdirt. Also, what is that skeleton doing? Right, god, how many indeed? I don't even remember which ones I actually bought of Neloth. There's so many. My memory is bad enough at the best of times. I don't think it was corpse preparation, but the acquisition of the corpse. The skeletal corpse. And of course, the fresh corpse. I shouldn't have read that one. Don't need to do notes. Development into Venice. Death Brand we know we've heard. Inquiries on all of Vifarn. On the other hand, all of the Snop in the famed artifacts of Tamriel. Let's see what these famed artifacts are, shall we? Listed below are some of the most storied items found throughout Tamrielic lore. The existence of some has been proven, while others may simply be the stuff of legend. Regardless, these items have found their way into the tales we tell our children, and our children will tell their children, and are inextricably linked to them. Inextricably linked. Lord's Mail. Sometimes called the Armour of Morrhouse, or the Gift of Kinnereth, this is an ancient cuirass of unsurpassable quality. It grants the wearer power to absorb health, resist the effects of spells, and cure oneself of poison when used. This is clearly from Morrowind, because using enchanted items cast a spell in Morrowind. Pass. It is said that whenever Kinnereth deigns the wearer unworthy, the Lord's Mail will be taken away and hidden for the next chosen one. Ebony Mail. The Ebony Mail is a breastplate created before recorded history by the Dark Elven goddess Boethia. It is she who determines who should possess the Ebony Mail, and for how long a time. If judged worthy, its power grants the wearer added resistance of fire, magicka, and grants a magical shield. It is Boethia alone who determines when a person is ineligible to bear the Ebony Mail any longer, and the goddess can be very capricious, aka someone comes to kill you. Spellbreaker. Superficially, a Dwemer Tower Shield is one of the most ancient relics of Tamriel. Aside from its historical importance in the Battle of Rourke and Shalidor, the Spellbreaker protects its wielder almost completely from any spellcaster, either by reflecting magics or silencing any mage about to cast a spell. It is said that Spellbreaker still searches for its original owner, and will not remain the property of anyone else for long. For most, possessing Spellbreaker for any length of time is power enough. Glysamir, the Paladin's Blade, is an ancient claymore with offensive capabilities surpassed only by its own defences. It lends the wielder health, protects him or her from fire, and reflects any spells cast against the wielder back to the caster. Seldom has Glysamir been wielded by any bladesman for any length of time, for it chooses not to favour one champion. Why are these things all so fickle? The Staff of Magnus. Wait for the phone call. Pick up. There we go. The Staff of Magnus, one of the elder artifacts of Tamriel, was a metaphysical battery of sorts for its creator, Magnus. When used, it absorbs an enemy's health and mystical energy. In time, the staff will abandon the mage who wields it before he becomes too powerful and upsets the mystical balance it is sworn to protect. Again, why are these all so fickle? Why are these artifacts all piss off? The Warlock's Ring of the Archmage Sirabane is one of the most popular relics of myth and fable. In Tamriel's ancient history, Sirabane saved all of the continent by judicious use of his ring, and ever since, it's been helped by adventurers with less lofty goals. It's best known for its ability to reflect spells cast at its wearer, and to improve his or her speed and to restore health. No adventurer can wear the Warlock's Ring for long, for it is said the ring is Sirabane's alone to command. These are all fickle as hell. The Ring of Finasta was made hundreds of years ago by a man who needed good defences to survive his adventurous life. Thanks to the ring, Finasta lived for hundreds of years, and since then it has passed from person to person. The ring improves its wearer's overall resistance to poison, magicka, and shock. Still, Finasta's cunning cursed the ring so that it eventually disappears from its holder's possessions and returns to another resting place, discontent to stay anywhere but with Finasta himself. And we Oh my god, just keep going. The Ring of the Khajiit. The Ring of the Khajiit is an ancient relic, hundreds of years older than Rajin, the thief that made the ring famous. It was Rajin who used the ring's power to make himself invisible, and as quick as the breath of wind. Using the ring, he became the most successful burglar in Elsewhere's history. Rajin's eventual fate is a mystery, but according to legend, the ring rebelled against such constant use and disappeared, leaving Rajin helpless before his enemies. I didn't know the Ring of Khajiit was the One Ring. The Mace of Molag Bal, also known as the Vampire's Mace. The Mace of Molag Bal drains its victims of magicka and gives them to the bearer. It also has the ability to transfer an enemy's strength to its wielder. Molag Bal has been quite free with his artifact. There are many legends about the mace. It seems to be a favourite for vanquishing wizards. Oh my god, it's still going. Oh my god. I'm giving up. Oh, for bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell, it keeps going. It's still going. Oh, thank God. I give up. Give up. Give up reading that. God. The Morrowind books. You know, can you imagine, like, reading a book in Morrowind and then it just keeps going and going and going? Right. Fundament of Alchemy. Oh, God. You know what? Oh, God. And we've only got to G. Well, Ghislaine's architecture of the Second Era. We know these aren't ones that we have to... Yeah, I'm sure we've read that one, but let's make sure. Hiding with the Shadow. Histories of Strange Pre-Marriage. Yes, we aren't reading that one. History of... yes, we know we've read History of Ravenrock. Journals, we can skip all of those. King Eddie, Volume 10. By Anonymous Scribe. Last King of the Aelids. Last Scabbard of the Crash we actually read. Legal Basics. We read Letter from Glover. Letters. Oh, God. So many books. Seriously, Nella, why did you have so many? And I don't even know if I've actually read them because the is read only appears in Quick Loot. Again, it's another reason for Quick Loot. Quick Loot's great. How did I ever live without it? Oh yeah, it's much slower. I didn't mean to read a note. I mean, we're going to read Lusty Argonian Made Historical Society, of course, Volume 2. Minutes of the Lusty Argonian Historical Appreciation Society. Sundust, 3rd Era, 4322. The roll call. Davin, Chair. Vandril Lindoril, your humble scribe. Burov, Presenter. Shahavra, Present. Gondia Armentine, Present. Artonia Mellus, Present. Rangturku, Present. Ariel Woodhouse, Present. Julius Cadicius, Present. Orfala Orefi, Present. Approval of minutes. The minutes of the last meeting were approved after some trivial objections about personal comments and failing to record my presentation accurately. Your humble scribe has been told to shape up. Since no one else wants the job, it is an empty threat. The pledging call to order. 4 of whose drinking apparently started well before the meeting. Leads the Lusty Argonian Historical Society in the pledge. In deference to future generations, I shall not record his creative and non-traditional version. Continuing the general tone of scribe bashing, Davin calls the meeting to order with the old joke about the slow, the tribunalist, and the innkeep's daughter. Motion from the chair, Davin moves at the pledge, having reached his penultimate expression for a sudden drunken stutter this evening, no longer be required to open each meeting. The motion is seconded, and passes 7-3. Presentation, 4 orphan trees and a lot of jagger. As best as your humble scribe can tell, Forest's presentation is about trees. It's more of a religious service than a scholarly presentation. Forrest arrived quite drunk, and continued to drink that horrible rot throughout his presentation. Although the presentation is amusing in its own way, it contains nothing of scholarly value, unless you're interested in the wide variety of trees that grow in Valenwood, and how they smell, and what kind of bugs and birds live in each one, and how unlovely they are, oh my, yes, and a thrilling heartbeat-by-heartbeat description of how they grow. I shall immediately begin work on a presentation regarding the elven varieties of ash in Vardenfell. Sorry, 11 varieties of ash. The debate. As fate decreed that the entire evening be wasted on frivolity. The evening debate is on how the city of Daggerfall got its name. Gondir recalls a story from his childhood, such scholarship, that the first settlers to arrive in Daggerfall knew that the nation to the south was called Hammerfell, after that old tale about Volendrung being flung by some Dwemer chieftain or one of the Daedra or the first Animidium, etc. These alleged settlers then thought, for whatever reason, that Daggerfall was even further from the alleged thrower and asked themselves, what could be thrown further than a hammer? A dagger, of course! So Volenfell became Hammerfell, becomes Daggerfall. Clever. Since the half-breed witchmen couldn't find the right side of their horse, much like their southern neighbours, your scribe finds this story unlikely. Shahavra, the ignorant beast, wondered as if the name Hammerfell was in common use when Daggerfall was founded. Your humble scribe points out that the so-called Volenfell is a bad translation of an Aldmerish trade and predates the Orcs, much less the Yakudans, the Breton half-breeds. Oh god, this elf is racist as hell. I'm bad. Stories about hammers flying across the sky like dying gods. Baron Turku moves that my grasp of Almeris is faulty and insists that I reveal my etymology. For the record, Vulinehel I moved Baron Turku is a non-Utan Tangaron who would love to get a bit of real knowledge without paying the price. Baron Turku suggests that my knowledge comes from a source in oblivion, and that is what it is worth. I strongly suggest that Baron Turku forget his manners and should recall to whom he speaks and the hands that lie behind. Davin moves that we both keep silent, and most unfairly, this motion passes 8-2. I shall be silent, but I shall no forget. When the conversation returns to the dull debate, Davin wastes our time with a story from his childhood. Out early Nord chieftain who settled in High Rock and marked the borders of his land by how far he could throw a dagger. Ariel, the modern mechanist, asks how far a dagger can be thrown and whether this could be actually encompass a kingdom or even a small city. Davin admits that a dagger can't actually be thrown very far, but suggests that the city's name could have come from a dagger-throwing event of some kind. Or perhaps the chieftain was a master of the boom, some kind of singing, I gather. You ignorant folk. And could throw his daggers with his voice! Well, this notion is rightfully mocked. Davin claims that Ulrich Orn the Absent knows someone who studies this boom, and that he'll invite her to speak at the next meeting. Lovely. Artonia wonders if the name could be from a natural feature, such as a series of deadly dagger rapids, or a waterfall that resembled a dagger in some way. There is only one problem with this theory. None of the Argonian Historical Society have actually been to Daggerfall, and no one recalls remember hearing or reading anything about falls or rapids nearby. Motion to adjourn. Several rounds of the debate ensue, but no actual facts are presented, and Davin finally moves to adjourn. An entire evening wasted. What is this? Alright, we're just gonna... I'm just taking a break, briefly. So, because we know where we are. That's why I'm taking a break there. So it's a Lusiargonian Historical Society. Volume 3! The roll call. Davin, chair. Ariel Woodhouse, the scribe. Svon Tilda Loudlaugh, presenter. Julius Cadicius, present. Baron Turku, present. Ulrond Blackbeard, present. Gondir Armentine, present. Johanir, present. Shahavra, present. Ofara Orepi, present. Artonia Mellus, present. Foroff, present. Quirin Tonway, present. Speaks with Feathers, present. Approval of minutes. The minutes of the previous meeting were not approved for their harsh and uncollegial criticisms of fellow members. During an unusually fierce debate over the minutes, poor choices from Vandril led Gondit to believe that Vandril had been using marked cards in some sort of game between them. Vandril more or less admitted to this, then suggested that Gondir lacked the wit to notice and therefore deserved to lose. This led to a quite undignified exchange of blows, after which Vandril left, swearing revenge and assassinations and conjurations and all kinds of terrible things, and I tended to Gondir's minor wounds. Since the Lusiargonian Historical Society required a new scribe, nominations were taken, followed by a vote. Gondir nominated me, and as there were no other nominations or objections, I, Ariel Woodhouse, am the new scribe of the Lusiargonian Historical Society. I shall endeavour to be more faithful to the proceedings than my predecessor. I dare say the minutes may be less beer-stained and in a more legible hand as well. Oh god, they were drunk. It's a drinking party, that's what this is. The pledging call to order. As we have guests this evening, welcome Svantilda and Speaks with Feathers. The Lusty Argonian Historical Society shall begin with our noble pledge. We, the members of the Lusty Argonian Historical Society, an official chapter of the Tamriel Historical Society, do hereby pledge to study the past, to respect our ancestors, to speak the truth, to speak clearly, to listen patiently, to debate politely, and to drink and be merry. Well, they definitely get the last one right. The rest of it, not so much. They definitely do the last bit right, though. After recent events, I think we can all use a gentle reminder of why we are here. Presentation. Svantilda Loudlaugh on the Foom. Ulrorn introduced a friend of his by the name of Svantilda, who has made study of the Foom. Svantilda is a boisterous Nord and quite a character. She had no trouble holding the full attention of the Lusty Argonian Historical Society, especially after promising not just a discussion of the Foom, but an actual demonstration. The general sense of Svantilda's speech is that a Foom is a concentrated shout that can break things, move objects, and, at least in legend, sharpen blades, slay foes at a distance, and various seemingly magical deeds. Well, we all know that tonal harmonics are a thing in Elder Scrolls, that's what the Dwemer do, so yeah, the Foom is like that. The practice of the Foom is called the Way of the Voice, and those who use it are called tongues. Svantilda believes the Way of the Voice originally came from Atmora, and at least some of the legends about it are accurate, though much of the knowledge of the Foom is now lost. True to her word, Svantilda breaks mugs from across the room, flips a page of a book without touching it, makes Gondry's drawn sword ring as if struck, and knock over a chair. Svantilda insists that she only has a basic understanding of the Foom, and that a true master, even though much knowledge has been lost, can do much more. After the impressive demonstration, most of the questions naturally involve how to perform a Foom, but Svant says that, ironically, the Way of the Voice cannot be described in words. Learning to make a Foom requires extensive training and practice, and there is no simple trick to it. Johamir seems particularly intrigued by the demonstration and asks if anyone can learn the Foom, or if it is something only Nords, and Atmorans, if any survive, can do. Svantilda does not know, as she's never seen anyone other than a Nord train in a Foom. She speculates that anyone could learn to do it, and while it would be unusual for a tongue to take an apprentice who is not a Nord, she does not know any of traditions that would actively prevent it. Dabbin speculates that the Foom may not be entirely natural. He has several well-known accounts linking magic with music or song, and can suggest that when one learns the Foom, one is actually learning a specialised kind of magic. Svantilda seems upset at this notion and insists that the Foom is entirely non-magical. It is definitely magical. However, when pressed, she cannot think of any reason why magic could not explain it. Davin asks if anyone born under the Atronach has learned the Foom, which might suggest a non-magical nature. But Svantilda does not know the answer. She was born under the Thief, and her father, who taught her the Foom, was born under the Tower. Baron Turco has some rather harsh criticisms of Svantilda's demonstration and even accuses her of trickery, of so-called stage magic, the kind of tricks used in lower-class theatres that cannot afford Mages Guild fees. Aww. He claims that the demonstrated effects of the Foom could be done with magical trickery, especially if she had an accomplice in the Argonian Historical Society. For some instance, someone else pushed a chair over or cast a telekinesis spell was looking at her. Svantilda offers to demonstrate again under whatever restrictions Baron Turco deems necessary. But the Ultima claims that nothing will be necessary, as he already knows it's trickery. Ah, good old Ultima. Davin and I apologise to Svantilda for the Ultima's unfortunate attitude, and she is gracious enough to accept. Unfortunately, as no one has any further questions, Svantilda's presentation ends with these surely baseless accusations. Yeah, they are definitely baseless, it's just Ultima being Ultima. The debate. The Lusty Argonian Historical Society did not have a scheduled debate this evening, so the debate was mostly over what to debate. There was no final decision, though I did have several very interesting private conversations with Lusty Argonian Historical Society members about the history of Tamriel. Perhaps some of them can be persuaded to turn their specialities into presentations for the education of their fellow scholars? Edification, sorry, as these conversations were not officially part of the meeting, they were not recorded. Motion to adjourn. There was no official close to the meeting this evening. The meeting was probably over long before Gondir and I carried Davin and Ulrorn home in a borrowed wheelbarrow. A motion to restrict the quantity of drink may be needed. Yeah, it's just some drunks having a conversation. Right. God, more book reading. So we've got down to never. Oh, God, we're only at N. Oh. Oh. I mean, that's a note. Nords. Numantia Intercept. Oh, God, there's 8 of those. Well, Old Tome. We'll read Old Tome because it's only because it's got you cover. Ordo Legionis. Why did I read a journal? A rambling journal. That sounds. Yes, rambling. Great. Right, we'll get in there. We got 500 copies of Rising Threat. Read. I did. What? Why did it fly in? Why did it fly in from the front of the screen? Why did it get thrown over my head? What? Why did it do that? I've opened how many books today, and that's happened once? Why am I reading journals? Short Son of... I know we read Short Son of Shore, so I don't know why we read that one, because I'm just doing this on autopilot now. I don't actually know which ones I've read, that's the problem. I can sell all these spell tomes, huh? Oh. Sure, I read yes now. And I don't think that was a Neloth one. It doesn't seem Morrowindy enough. But Dojori Scroll, that sounds like a Neloth book. That's a Vivek, sounds like a Neloth scroll. Dragon's Chilled Blood. Oh, it's Dear Fear. It keeps going. But no, it's like the Way of the Voice is like an established thing in Skyrim. And Skyrim doesn't actually take after the lore, it doesn't just make shit up as it goes. Oh, we don't need to read those, we've already definitely seen the It's on Belfort. Wait, Belfort? Yeah, Belfort. For some reason I was thinking Bellamont. That was the guy who betrayed it in the Oblivion. Right, we're almost there. Oh god. Why do you have so many books, Neloth? Seriously, how long has reading time been? Oh my god, it's actually gone on for like 20 minutes. We must be nearing the end of these now. What? The Eating Birth of Dagon? What the fuck? No Whale in the Dirt Bird. God, these are so strange. Oh god, how many Song of Pelennals are there? Oh, I think I have a full collection. Umaril and his dismemberment. Not Umaril the Unfeathered. And Commandments of the Nine Divines. Let's see what this one is. We're just going to read a 10. Oh god. Why are they so lengthy? Why do I have a feet? Yeah, we're not there. We're not actually going to read them. Oh my god, there's so many books. And I don't know which ones are... I'm assuming I must be getting close to the end now, because... Must be getting close to the end. I'm sure we read crap, so... I can safely... Yep, crap. By Anonymous. Of course you're Anonymous, you don't want to let someone know you had a crap, do you? V, we're near the end. V, Vec. Don't worry, we'll hit Wabbajack in a moment. Oh, we're almost there, come on. Right, Wabbajack. I don't know if we bought on Words of Philosophy. I don't know which ones we bought from Neloth, but we're almost bloody there. There we go. We've read some funny books. We've read a book so boring and lengthy that I actually gave up. Boom! She summons the boom! I mean, it's easier to just jump down. Because, yeah, it's just genuinely easier to do that. Oh no. What did the idiot do?
You've got to help me. I conjured an ash guardian, and now it's
I
running.
can just do it for you.
Thank you. Hurry. I'll keep Master Nello.
I must kill this Ash Guardian for the... That really warranted us to kill it, didn't it? Elvis, where are you? Did you just go back into that fucking... Did you get into that tower immediately? You know, it only took us half a second to kill it. We were just there. He's only just gone up the elevator, because you can sort of see that he's only just gone up. Whee! Gorka's arrived in your house, Neloth.
Have you destroyed the Ash Guardian yet?
I've destroyed the Ash Guardian. It was easy.
Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can...
What went wrong with the Ash Guardian spell?
Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a heart stone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heart stone, it attacks anything in sight.
Right, that sounds like a good idea.
Yes, but don't tell Master Neloth.
Right, but don't tell Master Neloth. I like how it's don't tell Master Neloth.
Get away. Good day, friend.
Can you train... What do you have good for sale?
You wish to
No, Short wishes to buy your soul gems and sell some spell tomes because apparently... Oh, I need Ash Shell Ash Room. Oh, we'll Bloodbound Mystic stuff. Ash Guardian. Ecoid, I don't know what on. Spirit Mage, I don't think I've got. Deadly. Flaming Skull. Icy Storm. Icy... I genuinely don't know which ones I've got. Right, we'll just read all these spell tomes and then we'll sell all the ones that we don't have. Knew I didn't have these, and the Ash ones, of course I don't have. So now you can buy my books.
Take a look.
Neloth will wonder why his book supply has come back. Scroll. Holding the button. I'm so glad I learned this like 10 streams ago. Oh, it's a good job I didn't go over 30,000. Oops. Because if you go over like 30,000, Skyrim just sort of has issues. So, well, I can take your crappy staff back. I don't want it. Here, buy my million rings. I don't have a ring problem, honest. Robes of crappiness, Civil. Why do I have so many rings? I must have clearly never cleared these out. Oh yes, scrolls. I haven't cleared these out for a while either. I just see a big stack of skulls and I immediately think of scroll duplication. I don't know, that's just a... I think that's just a... I'm thinking of Oblivion thing. You know what, you can have all these Arla stones I keep picking up. Have this beautiful Grand Soul Gem, all these Grand Soul Gems as well. I don't have a use for them, they're not charged. Who needs Soul Gems if they're not... If Soul Gems aren't charged, they're worthless to me. Book only charged with Soul Trap, that's mean. And Elvis is now out of booty. And now I'm going to jump off a cliff again, because it is quicker than taking the elevator down. This is why Become Ethereal is so useful. Also, why can't Freya figure this out? She does not want to show off Penelope that she can actually jump that high. She doesn't even need to use the float power. She just jumps. The Mesians can just jump high. That's kind of what they do. It's just yump into the atmosphere and then down. Right, so we are going to find some taproot. When something else sends us north, because we might as well try the alchemy shop in town first. Ooh, deep cluster of the ash variety. Right, now Shaw can actually head towards Admiral Arano. Hello, man.
Yes, sir.
Have you got anything new for him? No, because you never restock. Ever. And he never restocks. Ever. Can I fall off a Stilt Strider and not die? Yes, but it still hurts. No, I never said it didn't hurt. Seriously, like, you need... Oh crap, someone destroyed the landing dock. Oh, how do I get off the Stilt Strider now? As far as I'm aware, I don't know if they can kneel. You know, bugs don't tend to be able to kneel, so... we're in the Lodland. We'll just go round the Lodlands just for safety. You know, just give it time to load. You know, I've got flashbacks of classic Skyrim. You know, non-special edition 32-bit Skyrim, which, let's just say you went into the Lodlands, the chance of crashing went way up. Oh, we found some ash spawn. Dunk. I'm sure it doesn't matter, it's not a fresh kill. You know, Shulk doesn't care that it's not fresh. He didn't say it had to be a freshly killed Ashborn. You know, he just said, I'm sure you could bring it about. His demise. So, yeah, now can have some not quite so fresh Ashborn. Ooh, Tramaru. Tramaru. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Is Admiral Arano just... Does he actually just go around wandering at midnight? Well, we're making progress here. I think. Ooh, Hearthstone. Yeah, we're definitely making progress here.
Talk to Rallis about this mess. Talk to Rallis about
this mess. Talk to Rallis about this mess. Talk to Rallis about this mess. Talk to Rallis about this mess. I'm sure you can make a beat out of that. Right, we are arriving in Raven Rock, and apparently Admiral Arano is just stuck. Just unequivocally stuck. Right. Ooh, fresh Heathrow. Hello. Impressive, considering bone mold is an unusual material. It doesn't seem like something that's particularly easy to repair, given it's molded armor. Why are you just out here?
Thank you for coming.
You've been standing here all day. You're a weirdo.
Everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvay being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? How? Oh, Plalu.
A rival great house has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would Yulin want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their
Oh, done my politics.
by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Your conclusions are justified.
May be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that
I love how it's like Councillor Morvain is just this bumbling idiot who's going to get himself killed. Because, you know, he has a good friend that keeps him alive. He didn't attack when he comes to you, you mean?
I do.
Healthy paranoia is good paranoia.
That there could be elements of Ulan's
Doesn't matter they're going back to check that the car's locked 3 times. I just know, it's fine. You need information.
Rock is a small settlement, so it's
You're gonna hide the least subtle person around. Gotcha.
if any of them is from House Lalu,
Yes, but you can hire Shork to help. That would be subtle. How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing.
Shork, appreciate your healthy paranoia. Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sad.
Directing niche. I haven't actually been. Shork hasn't actually been there.
If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Shork is happy to help. What can you tell me about her value?
A lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
They sold out for money. If we're doing it with their downfall.
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
But having to oust Lalu as a result.
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
I think now that the mines are opening
I
it.
think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. But all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day.
But what about the piracy at sea?
With Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Raven Rock.
Maintain the sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from...
He kind of just mentioned that, but Shork is an idiot.
Occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
But you will then hate the Empire.
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates...
Just do what the Argonians did. Charge right in.
all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces...
And they did such a spectacular job of that.
...in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time.
Didn't stop the Argonians. They had no standing army as far as we're aware. But you didn't survive this at all.
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved...
Yeah, but considering what you did to the Dunmer, what Dunmer did to the Argonians were justified.
Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
You can trust the publican. Good. In a pub. Alright, Shork is now going to go to the pub.
We have all sorts of authentic dark elf food and drink here. Geldis spares no expense.
So he imports stuff rather than living on ashams. Gotcha. Hey, barkeep.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club.
Actually, Rado said you might be able to help.
Well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
Think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do you get him to do
There's
that?
an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam on
Oh
it.
god, those poor ancestors.
If you were to wait and see
No, I don't want more ash. I'm already a pile of ash, I don't want more.
the answers you're looking for.
Hey, haven't you told Adriel about
What
this?
makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I
What's
don't
this bit?
too.
Why do Dunmer leave ashams in the tombs?
Dunmer is laid to rest. The body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, It represents rebirth and renewal. The fact that life ends and begins anew.
Lady Councillor Morvine Newland.
Back in 95, Vila Ullin came to Ravenrock with a plan
Well,
to take
I'm assuming that's off here in 95.
He could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Councillor Morvain when we weren't looking.
He did this alone.
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around his
Ah, that's Lolly way. Money.
Bloody down joined his side. Can you believe that?
How did Vila get caught?
He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were organized and brought a swift.
Yes, because unlike the guards in Skyrim, these guards are actually
Vila
competent.
tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ullin was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ullin ancestral tomb.
I think you know the manger opening
How do
him.
you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day.
Pub is the best business. Ring is an unusual name.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily. I wasn't exactly surprised.
He was one of a pisshead, so he's fine. Ain't sound unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born.
Oh, I know what that drunken Dunmer singing sounds like. I can't. I'm not going to do any more because it hurts.
The man looks straight up at Finetch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What did the next do?
Well, the bottle broke on Finetch, and it must have
I love how Netch just floats over it all.
Started floating, sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick.
Yo, I get it.
True story, friend. True.
I just love the idea of a Netch floats over, gets clobbered with a bottle by a naked drunk who was singing badly, and then gets so pissed and then gets sick off the drunk.
Hold on your hands.
I love that it lists and then it's sick.
Beyond Barrow. I've heard he wants to excavate the place.
Already on it, my friend.
Haven't heard anything lately.
What's specialty of the house?
Honest to jam it across your lips, friend.
Yeah.
The
Ooh.
own personal formula that I call
Inventive.
Laundry Sujama. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
I could keep spread the word.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Here, have a sample.
Take these.
I like how he gives them little samples.
Spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
Ooh, short legs. Down to that. Excuse me, drunkens, please. Ah, yes, you. One drink.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Moogle. Hey, no, Moogle. Right. Oh, we might as well pass out booze around town. Ah, yes. Here.
Working on
If you said you want to try a new drink.
Sorry. Gildas won't allow me to drink while I'm working at Finetch. Alright then.
Well, given what drunk.
Teldrin Cerro, blade for hire. If
You're not worth my money. Right. Shulk must wait till daytime, methinks. Sure. Why do I have to wait till daytime? Because the drunks don't come out at night.
Milor over at the EM farm should
Teldrin Cerro.
And mine's
You just said you want to try a new drink.
my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it.
You.
Keep yourself safe. Solstheim's still a
Over.
I'll give
You just said you want to try.
swill and pour it down a well.
You are begging to be killed.
Until next time.
Your actions.
You just said you want to try a new
Always
drink.
a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. If the quality's right, I'll take those off your hands.
I'll buy your
You
Shulk.
take a look.
You can buy my crap. Here, buy some. Buy some shide, like an. I don't know, a glass war axe. Hunting. Ugh. Where did I pick those up? Sometimes I marvel at what awful weapons I pick up. Oh yeah, it's a hammer. I really need to go back to the museum and dump some of this shit, don't I? Well, I definitely need to dispose of some of this. Oh, crap. Right, so we're gonna just go. Oh, dope. You want a... Did I honestly sell all of this shit? No, I did not. No, that's too expensive. I'm not going to sell all that. That I will sell for that little.
Next time you're hungry, stop by.
I don't know.
Eldritch wants to train you drink.
Some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen?
Don't do that.
You're interested in my potions and
Because it will result in an explosion. Technical explosion. It's bad. No, no taproot. Oh well, you can still buy my shite, can't you? Here, have some ale. Ah, I know. Potions. You can take my potions. You can buy my crappy fantastical potions. Yes, fortify stamina. Yes. Oh yeah, regenerate health. I never did actually get rid of all my potions, did I? I never did get rid of all of this shite. Or there was a batch of alchemy since the last time I did. I don't know. All I know is there's an ungodly amount of potions to sell, and alchemy is for making money and only making money. I'm convinced of it. Water walking, that's an annoyingly useless effect. Is there a plunder? Skooma! Everyone's favourite liquid. You know, if you want to be sick and die a horrible, horrible death, while turning into Thalian, of course, because, well, we all know what happens to Thalian, don't we? Weirdo. Why do I have so many Hawker tusks? You know what, I'll sell a couple of dragon scales, just enough to make up quota. There we go. Yep.
Careful with those netches. They may look tame.
Oh, you wanted the netch jellies, didn't you?
Has made it safer to work in the fields.
Hello, Glover. Eldritch wants you to trade a new drink.
Perfect. I was just thinking about heading.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again.
Ah, yes, you're giving me an idea. Sure, we'll go trade your mines. Here, have a drink.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
You cleaning restoration with it?
You know all that I
How do you meet Cretius?
You understand how we met one another. Cretius is a third-generation miner. By the time Cretius came of age, the ebony mine in Raven.
Why didn't you move somewhere else to find work?
Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving, instead he stayed on Solstheim and spent most. A decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression. He shut himself inside his home.
Easy way you met.
Was. After refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Counselor Morvan ordered his door to be knocked down.
I love how it's we must break in and feed him before he dies.
The priest at the time had me use my healing arts to restore. I stayed for a while and.
You're a priest at Timber?
From it. In fact, I'm no longer welcome there.
Why?
In all honesty, it came down to a disagreement between what I believe and what Elder Offraloth believes.
Offraloth, great name.
I'd prefer not to get into the details, but let's just say our opinions about the current status of the tribunal vary widely.
Well, Dr. Seal is definitely dead, and Almalexia is also probably dead.
The Ashbourne threat taken.
You've got commanding Redoran Guard?
Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder.
Petty distractions?
Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask.
Ah, one of those challenge gags. It's one of those challenge alcohols. I could trick down the chest for you.
You would? It would be helpful. I just don't have time.
Any idea where I can begin?
They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the
How are things now in the mines, Ruben?
I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them.
What did you use your armor you're wearing?
Ah, this is bone mold armor.
Ah, bone mold.
Wouldn't you say? It's fashioned from actual bone that's been reinforced.
Actual bone.
What
How Norman he is.
Form the armor plating. It might appear brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon better than iron or steel.
I love how Norman he is.
All of the soldiers in this town are Redoran Guard. Some of the best warriors that House Redoran has to offer.
I don't like to use feckless girls of Skyrim.
Honing their skills, and I can assure you, they're not just your average city guard.
Why have soldiers in Salem?
Morvain, of course. He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety while he was here. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
Ah, yes, done with politics.
Find me that stash of wine. I'm itching to be rid of it.
Here, have money, have booze.
Got nothing better to do.
Have booze.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
I love how you can just punt certain cards. Oh yes, the mine is a perfect place to find some pissheads. Here.
I'm a different person. The day I
Raise me
refuse Sujama from Geldis is the day I sprout wings and fly off this rock.
Wait, JP?
Doesn't everyone pity the hopeless?
I don't think I'm supposed to have this conversation now that she's,
Better than a beggar.
you know, the mines are open again.
I used to be a miner. A good one too. When the mine dried up, I was lost.
She's been around for a long time, then.
So I spend my time drinking my fortune away at the wreck.
Used to.
That fetcher Geldis won't even allow. If I want to spend my last bag of coins getting drunk,
What doing for you?
you could. If you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the net.
I think you're doing range opening him.
The sections that are being opened up have revealed some huge.
So because Stork went down there, it's fine.
Old Cretius has a nose for exactly where to dig. If they don't. At this rate, I'll be able to put a roof over my head in just a few months.
Good.
It might take more than a simple.
Well, we might as well check the mine out. I'm sure there's some drunks in here to give booze to, because we're on a booze cruise. Right, we're in Raven Rock Mine. Hey, Precious, here, have booze.
I can't believe you found a way to reopen the mines. I don't know how to thank you.
You just went to trade new drink.
He's begging for patrons again, eh? Well, I suppose I could have just a bit.
Hey, dig for ebony in this mine?
Of course. In fact, Councillor Morvain has given you the...
I like how this is like, even though because in Skyrim it's not a crime to rob a mine. If you dig it out yourself, you're fine. Only thing you know, the mines are open again.
Made the foreman of the mine, thanks to everything you did down there. It's good to get the old nose working again.
Does Ebony actually... I wonder if Ebony actually has a smell.
Hands dirty. Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore.
It's good. How do you know your Imperials and River?
Cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes.
Well, that's the East Empire Company. They are a corporate entity. Ridiculous way.
Well, you know it as well as I do. Raven Rock Mine wasn't empty at all. It's still rich in ebony ore. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I couldn't get anyone to believe me. Well, we showed them, didn't we?
Yep. Sure helped.
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded.
And it only had one complete rebuild during its lifetime to become more done though.
Died, he left behind a wife and a son.
It would have been funny if his house and only his house was in the original style it was in Morrowind. That would have been quite funny.
Working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers.
And your parents?
I never knew my father. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed... When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial.
So you're a miner who wanted to move to the Imperial City where there is no mine. Can you trade up?
Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died.
You've been alone ever since.
When I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
Just old.
Thank you, stranger.
We're going to take your reading material away. You're not mining with that, are you? Right, there must be someone down here mining. There must be. I'm sure there's more bums down here to give booze to. Yes, yes, there's a whole horde! Oh, you again. Hello, get this one straight.
I can't. It may be poison.
I was thinking, you know, the main opening it.
Been nice enough to show me how to swing a pick.
I love how he's concerned that the booze might be poison.
I may not be an expert at it yet, but it's good to be back at work and have some coin in my pocket.
Yes, Sarah?
You know what? Book is going to...
It's got to be more than a simple request to change buildings as a man. They can be quite stubborn.
Yep. Oh, sure, because strip this mine clean.
You, my life has meaning again.
Evil?
Mine's amazing. Have you ever seen so much ebony in your life?
Out of this business so long, I almost forgot how to swing a pickaxe.
I don't think I've ever actually talked to those two before.
Sarah?
No, these are purely decorative iron things, right? I don't actually ever come down here and talk to those. I don't remember those lines. It's funny how sometimes you come down and kind of forget where you've been. I know Admiral Arano will refuse the booze. Right, we must find more people to give booze to on this mighty booze cruise. We'll also see if we can't find the Ember Brown wine. The beautiful, incredibly strong joke alcohol. Pretty sure, he said the abandoned house, I'm pretty sure it's that hot there. That's some yums. There. The suspicious barrel. I will just take one bottle of Ember Brown wine so it still looks like a stash. To Captain Vela. We must find Captain Vela now. I'm pretty sure I don't have him as a quest marker, but I still need to find one more Netch jelly, which means I need to kill one more Netch.
I don't know who sent you.
I found the Ember Brown wine stash.
Good. This will help me keep things running without having to worry about a bunch of soldiers falling asleep on duty. Here, take this for your trouble.
Sure, just wanted the wine.
We've got so much hope to our people.
Already given you booze.
Reopen the mines.
Oh, I know who to give booze to. You. Here, have booze.
Oh, how kind. Thank goodness for me, won't you?
Yes, I know where to go. Councillor Morvain, you want free booze?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do?
Free booze?
Traveling
Yeah, you said you want to trade a new drink.
Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And our eyesight hazy. Thank you.
So this booze is quite strong, though. How I think you know that the mains are open again.
With the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant colony of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important. Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come.
Good. Sure, because get to help.
My doors are open if you
I mean, to be fair, he clearly likes the booze because he's got, like, the whole shelf of it behind. Bore.
If you've got any gripes, check in at Morvain Manor. Second Councillor Arano will sort you out.
But they met Morvain Manor. It's a bit confused that they say that while you're in the mall. Right, Shork is just going to go into the Ulan Ancestral Tomb and see if someone is in here. Hey, my respect. Shork was lost. These are big barrels. Shork will now wait. Excuse me, who are you?
Ah, excuse me.
Oh, I took the wrong door.
Was anyone else here?
What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of...
No, someone told me what you do is you give you mash sandwich. Here, have a mash sandwich. Go on to Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering.
You're shivering. They are much... Yeah, hey, you get to it then.
Oh, no bother. We all have a right to be here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
Orc is surprisingly tactful. Orc will now go through the wrong door. Well, that's the temple ancestral who locked. I didn't realise that door was locked. Oh well, moving on. I know. She's Severin, she's in there.
I hope Geldus proved you.
I expect Helisu Severin is your culprit.
Tell us. Are you sure?
You're in Ulan.
So Geldus's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
End of evidence to go search your house.
Not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away.
Great, so you want me to loot the house? Would you try to stop me?
If you have evidence that it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case...
Why does he have his? Why does he have a key for that? Can you hear me more about his family?
Sue is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miriam. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
Benefit? How?
They're quite wealthy and they've been quite generous.
Oh, so classic Klalu methods. Spread money.
Coin, food, supplies, even help repair.
That's not like. That's not like Klalu. They normally just give money. Nothing unusual about them at all.
People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Slay do Ulans for tomb in Raven Rock.
Killer Ulan wasn't the first Ulan to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulan, was one of the first to settle.
They all begin with V.
Like his son Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb.
He told me House Lalu was his name.
Family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb. Valen Ulan and his son's remains were both laid to rest there because that's what he'd requested.
The Dunmer makes sense. No matter who you are, like him or not, you still bury him, right? I mean, you just burn them and throw the ashes into a pit in their ancestral tomb. It's not the hardest burial. Oh, I can now go back to Direction Net to drop off some. I have distributed your booze. Totally not drunk at all.
Welcome to the
Hey, you're Shujama.
As promised, here's a little something for yourself.
Lady Ben brought it early from you in.
Have you seen the poor girl? She's
And you're supposed to do this before the mine
She
reopens.
used to be richer than Councillor Morvain. As much as I love making coin, I can't...
You're right to do what she pleases.
I suppose you're right. If she wants to tell her she's welcome back any time.
Wait, heard any rumors lately?
Specific, but I'm hearing rumblings of assassins living...
What, you mean the plot that you helped
I
us
think
with?
they intend to target Councillor Morvain, but I can't be certain.
Yeah, he's not...
Also may be welcome here again, but I still expect her to pay her way like everyone else.
I love the logic of that quest. It's like, it doesn't make any sense if you've already restored the mine. Oh, the Sujama has gone everywhere. Shark Storm has come through town and the mess was made. Ooh, Stevedore. Get some trauma. Yamty yam yams. Gotta have more yams. Yeah, if we ever fight a dragon, we need the Ashams. Right, we have arrived in Severin Manor. Sneaky, awkward, sneaky, 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 sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak. It's... Oh, you want to die, do you? House Slowly will have its revenge. That's evidence enough for sure. Yeah, we'll loot all your good stuff. Right. We will take the Ulen Matter. And the Ulen Matter. We will read the Ulen Matter. The Ulen Matter, there we go. Dear Councillor Saladin, in a matter of days, I believe we will be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashfire Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike when we give the signal. With Captain Veloth distracted by the Ashbourne attacks, the timing seemed perfect. You've waited a bit late. The Ashbourne attacks are full. Yeah, they've been fixed. I've waited nearly a decade to extract my revenge for Livell Marvane for the death of my ancestor. I long for the moment my blade will be drawn across his throat. The next letter you receive from me will include his head in a sack. Display it proudly in the halls of House Lally, brother. Vendel Ulen. He's a Vendel Ulen! He's an Ulen! Ooh, Queen. I know Shulk owns this house. We'll be given this house as payment, but it's done, but we're probably not coming back here, so, yeah, we stripped it bare. I mean, there's so many soul gems. I mean, Shulk doesn't care that this is theft. Why have you got... Oh, we've got the Axeman, we don't need steel there. Ooh, alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Oh, I forgot core sets went everywhere. They roll. They're spherical, they actually roll. Ooh. Alchemy, strip the alchemy. No taproot though. Bone meal, bone meal. Tamaroot. Let's bring it. Taproot. So we can go save the taproots. We just need some netch jellies. Jellied netch. That's what we need. Like jellied eels, but slightly less revolting and somehow even more revolting at the same time. It'll knock you right out. Briefly. It's just a sweet roll. Everyone loves sweet roll. Wheat berries. Ooh, where's a window? I don't think I've picked up. I don't know if I've got ready in Volume 1 and 2, so I might as well pick them up. You know, better to be safe than sorry with books. I'm sure we've got the history of Raven Rock. Ooh, yam yams. More yams. I'm not going to harvest too many yams, there's so many Asham. Asham is a very plentiful object. Oh, this is a forge. Well, we'll steal all this ingot. Ingottery, I know. Yes, let's smelt our ores. You know, because there's no point having it in ore form. You know, you might as well turn it into useful material. It actually weighs less. Or it's the same or less. Right, still that's silver done. As you can see, it's no use. I saw the chorus. There was a lot of chorus eggs in that basket. That's an awful lot of chorus eggs in that basket. And now Shulk leaves her new, what will soon become Shulk's house. That she'll never go to, because Shulk doesn't bother. Right, we can report back to Admiral Arano. That's the wonky dock. Excuse me, I have evidence. It's called the Ulen matter. And evidence proving the different guild.
All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
Doctor's help. I don't think they'll give up willingly.
Good.
Good.
I'm going to send 2 of the best Redoran Guard we have to take them down.
Chalk can handle this on Chalk's own.
Assist them any way you can.
He'll hit there immediately.
See that you do. You can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
Someone has conveniently...
I've been looking
the
for
door.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Ready for anything.
Let's see here. Got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Raven Rock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could.
I love how these couriers come to Raven Rock. They're just maniacs. Oh, Brels is outside again. Good, we'll grab her while she's here. Hey, you can drink in the pub again.
Well then, I suppose I'm off to do what I do best.
Drink!
Here, this was something I carried around in happier times. Maybe you can find a use for it.
He just battle. That's a petrifying. That's a very expensive item to have. I know the level loot system in Skyrim is a mess. Yeah.
Damn Ash.
Yeah, man. Right, we are trying to go to north of Falbafavaz, the headwaters of Radstad. And then I feel like we're going to meet up with the Red Ring Guard on the way back, I think. That feels more logical to me. I know dragon corpses are special objects, but where did this one come from? Sanguine dragon. Oh god, is that the one I fought up at the very far north? How did it get down here? I know dragons have a tendency to be particularly irritating. And, like, their corpses have a life of their own. They really are special, but that's quite a distance. That's like Murmur going to the gates of Whiterun, but even that isn't as far. Alright, I've come up with a little discussion idea. What's the best Elder Scrolls DLC? Or, you know, no, Bethesda game DLC in general, not just Elder Scrolls. Ooh, gold door. Gold door. Local loot. But, the most necessary, I would say, is Broken Steel for Fallout 3. Brazilianite. How to be a Brazilianaire, I guess. But I'd say Broken Steel's the most necessary, but I wouldn't say it's the best. That's the thing, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely the most necessary. And I do think best would probably come down to Dragonborn, which is this one that gave us Solstheim, and Shivering Isles. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think any of Fallout 4s are in contention. Now, Nuka World was probably the biggest surprise, because when I heard the leaks for that, I was going, oh god, Nuka World? Really? That sounds awful. Turns out the world space is actually a lot of fun. The actual quests are non-existent, but that's a Fallout 4 problem. Ooh, a tomb I haven't been to. Oh, we'll go to tomb that I haven't been to, obviously. Why have I not been here? Rock is doing some freelance adventuring, but Far Harbor fixes all of Fallout 4's problems, but it still has the Fallout 4 problems of its very small, very easily traversed world space with quite dense detail, and also not that many quests. Its quests are good. I do enjoy the Far Harbor quests, but that's very, very short. Like, that's the problem. It always feels really short. I don't know if that's just a Fallout 4 problem. So, I don't think it's that. Morrowind's... I mean, Blood Moon was certainly impressive. I mean, it was a whole new landmass. It was Solstheim, but for...
Get ready.
You know, Morrowind, but I can't really say it's the best because Morrowind itself isn't the best. Morrowind is really rough to look at and really rough to play. It's not, you know, it's good, but it's not. It has not aged well, and I'm not convinced it aged well when it existed. Who dares? But, you know, I'm not convinced. Morrowind was dated when it kind of came out. It's ugly. It doesn't play well. It's got some good ideas in it, and had it, you know, Skywind should be brilliant because it'll fix like almost pretty much every single issue with Morrowind. But yeah, so I'm discounting Blood Moon for that reason. Shivering Isles is great, but, and it is a but, as good as Shivering Isles is, it doesn't have quite as much to explore and do. Yes, it's got more than Oblivion does. And again, I think it loses out because it's of Oblivion's flaws, not so much its own. Dragonborn feels like a much more... I feel like there's just so much more to do with Dragonborn. Oh, am I failing to hit these things? Kill Spooder. Spooder, Spooder, Spooder. Blow up this pulsating sack. But I would argue for Dragonborn. I could also argue for Shivering Isles. That's the thing, is Shivering Isles is really good. And it definitely has a very memorable quest line. Oh, why are the idiots fighting? But who's the winner? Who will win? Place your bets. But while we're going to do that, so Shivering Isles is great, but I don't think there's quite outside of... The main quest is probably better. That it's got Shea Gordoth, of course it's better. But it does have that... Oh, Freya lost, but only just. That was close. Maybe his winning streak continues. Very unusual. But Shivering Isles doesn't... And again, it's hampered more by Oblivion. Yes, its level design is generally much better than Oblivion's, and its... Well, its enemy scaling is infinitely better, but it doesn't quite have as much to look at and do as Skyrim does. Like, and I think that's more just a case of, unfortunately, that's an Oblivion problem rather than a specifically Shivering Isles problem. You know, it is unfortunately hampered by Oblivion, and yeah, the side content isn't quite as good. I mean, it's got some good stuff. It's also not... Tonally, it's silly. Really silly. Really fun, but Oblivion also has that silly vibe going for it. Well, Dragonborn is such a fresh experience. Where did it go? Where did that spider go? But that's why I would agree if you... I could agree... I won't fight anyone who says Shivering Isles. Because, yes, it's very close. But I think Dragonborn is a slightly better experience. Because Dragonborn... It just has a little bit more connection. It feels... It interacts with the main world just a little bit better. It doesn't feel quite as horribly disconnected as Shivering Isles did. That's really why... And, of course, the base game of Skyrim is better than Oblivion. I'm sorry. I love Oblivion, but it doesn't play great. Skyrim just plays infinitely better, and its dungeon design is so many leagues above, and its world space is leagues above. Oblivion wins cities, but yeah, it is a case of, like, it's very tight, but Shivering Isles, I do think loses out a little bit just because of Oblivion, and also because it's a little very disconnected. It also, okay, yes, Haskell is funny doing Shea Gorof's nonsense quests, but, oh my god, arrows, why do you suck so bad? I know arrows are bad and all, but... Arrows are awful, but why do they suck so bad? Also, this is a thing that happened to me personally with Oblivion, Shivering Isles, is it can be a bit buggy. I've had Priests of Order just spawn randomly in the Imperial City, in the middle of it, and you know what Priests of Orders mean, you have to take the heart and stick it into the stone. And unfortunately, with that, you can't do that if there's no stone nearby. So you just get immortal enemies in the middle of... It just breaks occasionally, and that does kind of rob a little. So, but I can accept either as a reason. I could also argue I could accept Blood Moon probably, because it does the same sort of thing. It's a new Landswarm, and again, if you can you put up with Morrowind's ugly and its awful jank, because its jank it's not even charming jank. It's just bad jank with Morrowind. I'm sorry. Right, we've got. Sorry, I'm just trying to leave your tomb if you can. And she still goes down in a frenzy. Right, oops. I'll take a curse scrap. And now Shulk will burn her eyes out. There! Shulk is blind! Unleash Cyclone! Cyclone! Ooh! Evil bug! Doink! Philomena. But, you know, the new lands ones I think are the ones that you would have to argue are the best. Just because they're the new lands ones. I mean, Fallout 4's would be, obviously, Far Harbor. And Fallout 3's would be Point Lookout, would arguably the proper new lands one. And the Fallouts lose because they just... excuse me, I'm trying to loot some crap. Excuse me, Shulk is trying to loot the old ways. Excuse me, book the old ways. By Celerus the Lore Master. You know what? Book time is not now. You know, we gotta find a book that I think is gonna be funny. Oh, you know. I'll just turn a light on, it's fine. Hermaeus Morik, please. Do you want me to step on your eyeball? Yes. Well, I must. Yes, I know you don't like me stepping on your eyeball. It's fine. Well, don't. That's for whipping me. Right, we'll just leave a light on, and the gimmick of this one is that the dark hurts you. Or, you know, you can just turn a light on. Not the light carries very far, but the light is still the light. Ooh, 2920, volume 5. Detect dead. Uh-oh. I need to detect the living. It's the living I need to detect. Ooh, War of the First Council. Books, War of the First Council. I thought I took War of the First Council. Clearly I took the other book. Oh well, War of the First Council. There we go. Agrippa Fungivius. I love the sort of imperial names where they're just kind of ridiculously fake Roman. Like Fundilius. Well, excuse me. Oh, thank you. Well, we'll take some fast healing as well. Uh-oh. Getting officially... Edie was a ghost? Oh, well, Shulk is gonna die horribly here, so... No, it's good that she's only a less alert, because Shulk would really struggle with a normal one. Please don't fall off the cliff, please don't fall off. You always have good booty. Yep. I mean... Ow. Oh, you're a Vindicator, you hit quite a lot harder. Ow, Shulk is in trouble. Food. Food to the rescue, yes. So, some apple pies, some ash hopper legs, yum yum, some ash hopper meat, yes, suckle it, Yam yam yam. More yams. We also need some beef stew. Some more ash yams, I think. That should do it. I think that should do it. Ow! Shulk is in real pain. Giant fish lady is powerful. Right, we'll eat some more yash. We'll just eat all the asham, shall we? Shulk is not expecting to be left alone in the dark. Shulk does not deal well with being alone in the dark. Doesn't deal well with being alone, frankly. She's kind of crap. Shulk does not fight well. Giant fish lady is dead. And we have all the books in the universe right now. And yes, if you really wanted fish lady butt, there, fish lady butt. Or, you know, short lady butt. Short butt. Short butt is cute. Shulk has big cute butt. Look at Shulk's bum. Shulk has big bum. See? Big bum. Right, round and round and round we go. Which way up? We do not know. Must stay in the light, for you will burn. Like, I love these little I do love the little Apocrypha dungeons. The little they're interesting little gauntlets that have their own logic. Oh well, that doesn't have no new books from me. Flamethrower. I don't think I've got Flame. Have I got Flamethrower? Oh, I got Spelltome Flamethrower. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Spelltome. No, I do not. I mean, of course we have flames. We can't not have flames. It's a book. It's a spell you have to know in Skyrim, unless you've modded it out. Which buff do we pick? What knowledge do we gain from this book that Shulk can only gain once? Seeker of Might, Seeker of Sorcery, or you know what? Seeker of Might. Shulk is now strong. Shulk can leave this book now. Yoink! Jump headfirst into the book. Just dive headfirst into it. One day she'll try that and it just bounces off it hilariously. You know, you just bounce off in a comedic fashion. You know, just do a little head dive. Snow Fox dive into the snow like Jeremy Clarkson did in one of those in the Top Gear Snowplow episode, and he just doesn't go in and he doesn't test the depth of it at all. He just races into the surface. It's funny. That's the level of what Shulk going into the book is like. Right, we must wiggle wiggle. Ding. No keystones. That's sad. Very sad. Oh no, I've gained an archaeology perk point. I don't want the perk. Oh no, Spooder! Oh no. Well, that was easy. Are these things supposed to be dangerous? Uh-oh. These spiders just blow up at the slightest provocation. They're not dangerous. Right. Well, we'll take this beautiful booty into the cave. Oh, we'll mine some geodes. Everyone loves geodes. Don't you love a geode? Nah, you love a geode. I know you do. Want a geode? Get a ruby out of it. Right, is this just a dead end full of geodes? I think this is just a dead end full of geodes. So we're mining for geodes. Right. Shulk will leave this geode hole and try and find where she's meant to go in this dungeon, which is towards the spider imbuers. Was it Imbuer? Yes, that's it. The spider imbuer. That's the one. I think was open over this cravat. Oh yes, that's the geode pit. It's the pit. You fall into it. Ah, we have found the final route. We have found the final chapter of this spider dungeon. Spooder, Spooder, come here. In your bulbous butt. Blink. Oh wow, the popping blows the spiders up. God, how pathetic. You know what, you thought like skeletons were the most pathetic enemy in Skyrim? I don't know, these spiders might be the most pathetic enemy in Skyrim. Now, there is something I'm not going to pick up here. Hello. Yeah, they're actually the most pathetic enemy in Skyrim. The idiots are fighting again. Will Quimby's unbroken winning spirit of like 4 wins be broken? Quite possibly. I'm just gonna blow up this Spooder pod. It doesn't seem to know. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna punch it in the face. Oh, there's a flame cloak one. It's slightly less pathetic. Well, it looks like Freya's won him. And Quimby's winning spree is over. It never lasts. Quimby never lasts. So what I'm not going to do is pick up that, because that's a museum item I do not want. Spooder experiment. Ruby and salt pile and damage pod equals. You know what? Oh, yeah, salt pile. Yeah, who knows? I've only just tried a few combinations, but things look promising. Here's what I've discovered so far. Ruby and albino pod equals jumping flame spider. Ruby and damage pod equals exploding flame spider. Ruby and salt pile plus a damage pod equals, horrible mess. Ruby and salt plus albino pod equals a flame cloaked spider. Looking at the results, it seems as though the purity of the gem could enhance the viewing process in some unforeseen way. I'm looking at my hands on a flawless ruby. I've also theorized that if one were to mix most any of the ingredients in the previous experiments, a new discovery is likely to be made. On further inspection of both the diamond and the garnet, it seems they don't contain the necessary power required. I know for a fact that a ruby works, as seen in my previous experiments. Next time, I'll see how the reaction works with an amethyst, emerald, or even a sapphire. There must be other types of spiders out there. Who knows what other kinds of imbuing processes have taken place. We must best keep our eyes open. The source of the interaction will most likely be nearby, whatever new species we find. Well, we got the imbubing switch, so we can put the. So you put the spooderang in there. You put the ruby and the spooderang and some salt in there. You pull the imbubing switch, spin it round, and bing bang boom, you make spider for you. So you know what? Let's make a spider. Let's put into the imbubing chamber we put some salt. So we need to find some salt. So we're going to put some salt in the imbubing chamber. And we're going to put an albino spider pod into the imbubing chamber. And then we're going to put a flawless ruby into the imbubing chamber. And see what happens with the imbubing chamber. Right, so we're going to put a flawless ruby into the imbubing chamber. There we go. Bing bang boom. Ah, beautiful. We have got recipe. Flawless ruby plus sulfire plus albino speed odd equals plus imbubing chamber equals flame cloak spider times 2 times. Woohoo! We make more. We make 2 spiders from 1. The imbubing chamber works. And now we all leave the imbubing chamber forever. Because, frankly, that's the first time I think I've ever actually bothered using it. The imbubing chamber is... I like how it gives you the recipe to let you know that, yes, this does indeed work. If you want to recreate your result, please try again. Right, the imbubing chamber is... The imbubing chamber's work was done. We need to... Ah, there we are. That's the pit of doom where you keep the spooders. Oh no, the spooder pit. If you don't like spooders, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a lot of bandits and a lot of spooder. Excuse me, Golden Khajiit. You got a spider on your head. Excuse me. How rude. Your crappy steel weapons. I mean, The moving. You know what? The moving chamber's work was done. We don't need to do anything with it anymore. Ugh. I'm Warhammer. Run! Run! Run like the wind! It's an Iron Warhammer. Run like the wind. Ooh, did I actually go under here? Ugh. Ugh. Messy bastards, aren't they? Alduin is real. By proud nod. The asylum ball. I don't know if I got that one. Right. Ooh, an emerald. Emerald cage door. I'll take a Gonian Camp Book 1 just in case. Ugh. God. These spooters. This is the kind of spooter that I don't like. Is the ones that make just big webby mess. You know. Oh, hello, Stair Striker. This is the kind of spider that I don't care for. You know, if you're gonna be a spider, don't be one of these spiders that just makes a hideous web, just this massive webby mess everywhere. You know, make proper webs. You know, be a spider that makes proper webs. Yeah, I'm my own grandpa. Let's read by Gildol, the funniest wood elf ever. Let's read this one because this one sounds stupid. Question: how many orcs does it take to light a torch? Depends. Is an orc doing the counting? Question: what is green and hops and sizzles on lava? An orc acrobat. Just remember, these are quite stupid. Why did the dark elf cross the road? Question: if a wood elf mine falls in the forest, who cares? Question: if you drop a Khajiit head first from a great height, will it land on its feet? Not if you cut off the feet first. Oh, they are. They're awful. I mean, I saw a good. I know this isn't the right stream for it, but I did see a funny Freedom Planet little mini comic last week. Oh, it was funny. The concept was Mila asks Nera what the height of stupidity. You know what the height of stupidity is? Nera, then being Nera, turns to Carol and asks, Carol, how tall are you? And Carol just stands there thinking. You know, she didn't realise that she was just insulted. No, she was just thinking, how tall am I? You know, that one made me chuckle. That one was a good one. Oh my god, these spooters, they're little messy buggers, aren't they? Right, we gotta soak the taproots, which means that we have to go up and that way. So it looks like over this little mountain. Or do we see if there's a draggy here? I think we see if there's a draggy down here. I mean, my god, is that a foxen? Or a wolf? No, wolf. Oh my god, I think the troll! We must save this fox from... Troll by killing its ourselves. There we go. Troll is dead. Take its fat. Malkath will be pleased. Malkath likes troll fat. And only troll fat. I mean, why did Daedra wanted such weird things like... I think it was Azura wanted glow dust. Is that a living dragon or a dead dragon? I kind of can't tell. I think it's alive. It's a sanguine dragon. It's a basically blood red dragon. It's a blood dragon without being a blood dragon. I think this was the one with problematic Healy breath, so do not let it hurt me. Yep, sanguine dragon is now going to crater and die over here. And it's dead. God, that was pathetic. Well, we have successfully killed a sanguine dragon. Poor pathetic creature. Oh, this is Hrothmund's barrow, isn't it? Barrow de Hrothmund, I think. This is Barrow de... yeah, Hrothmund. Barrow de Hrothmund. Yep. Right, we must climb this cliff. Go to the rivers of Ragstad, or whatever it is. Ooh, booty. Empty booty. Oh, death by weaklings. How embarrassing. Right, I think this is the way to the Ragstad. No, the headwaters of Hrarstad. I said Ragstad, not Hrarstad. Oopsie. Oopsie. Right, oopsie. Oh no! Oh no, I can't. I was going to go yeet it, make it roll down the hill, but it's my unrelenting force is on cooldown, and I can't be bothered to wait that long for cruel. You know what they call a Paw Patrol? A patrol. Yeah, the puns. My puns are terrible, and I know it. I'm sorry. Ooh, booty. Bootylicious. I mean, that's bootylicious, that is. You just find a bit of booty at the top of a waterfall. Yeah, and this is what I like about Skyrim, is it's been designed to expect you to just yeet yourself off a cliff occasionally. Where is... Oh yes, it's down there. That's a plunge pool Short doesn't want to risk, so... Yep, I knew that wasn't deep enough. Right, we're going to just, pick up our illusion. It's an illusion! Or is this alteration I'm trying to get up? Some shite spell. Hello, Spriggan. Don't mind me, I'm just going to soak these in the red waters of the Hrarstad, and... That's funny. The Spriggan didn't respawn. The Jess did. Useless Spriggan. Right, we now must take these back to Neloth's place. On our way down from here, we pop by... I said on the way down from here, we pop by Ashfalor Citadel. To avenge someone who wants to murder us. Yeah, that'll do. Murder someone weak. Someone pay is asked Shork to help. Shork will help because Shork doesn't know any better. Because she's a moron. This adorable little head is completely empty. I mean, look at this cute little face. Look at this cute little face. So cute, that little face. So cute. Completely empty, but so cute. There's nothing in that head. But cutie, but she's dumb as a brick. Just, I mean, no, she's not dumb as a brick. She's sub-brick. To quote Fallout New Vegas, her intelligence is sub-brick, which I do like that one, because that one is quite funny. It's just, you know, you got dumb as a brick and then there's sub-brick when you're even lower. And Shork is definitely sub-brick. She's an absolute moron. Uh-oh. Are you going to just randomly attack me? Yeah. Needle hide. I'm gonna needle you. Ew, can you stop vomiting at me? Shork had a vaccination, she's fine. Oh good, you're landing. Shork will now do the stupid... Shork will now do the very sensible thing of... Oh, I should put this shitty spell on. Oops. Right, we just gotta wait for our corpse's bounty. Yeah, because when a dove dies, it loses its scales and transfers some of its knowledge to you. Which the stupid Nords have told Shork is a soul. It isn't, it's just transferred a little bit of energy. Yeah, it's a little bit of knowledge. Did you come from this mound? I completely forgot this mound was here. You know, this is what's always nice about Skyrim, is it's got so much going on that you come across things that you're pretty sure you haven't seen before. That looks pretty sheer. Fine. I could take a sheep's coat off with that. Right, Shork is now here. Ashfalor Citadel. Wow, that was pathetic. Wow, that was pathetic. And yet it was enough to stop these Brethren Guard. Bone mold. Well, I'll take all your bone mold. Right, we can now enter Ashfalor Citadel. I was wrong, this wasn't the one that was unearthed. Or maybe it is unearthed, I don't know. Is someone there? No. Dork doesn't know where she is. Oh no. Hello, Mortongus. And who are you going to assassinate coming at me like that? Yeah, you're gonna assassinate you're gonna go assassinate a rabbit? Because even though you couldn't catch up with it. What was that? To be dead, Morak Tongue Assassin! Oh, you're a little bit tougher. You're not quite as you're not as embarrassing. I just need some jelly of the netch. I just need. That's what I need is the jelly of the netch. I want the jelly of the netch, goddammit. Variety's a fifth in the Empire. We'll take that away.
Come on, show me what you've got.
There, I've got that one. Right. Ooh, booty.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Bora Campanella. Doink. Oh yeah, that's an Oblivion quantity. That's like Oblivion-esque arrows, that is. Like, where you just get, like, loads of different types all at once. Yeah, that's very Oblivion-esque. I mean, none of them are enchanted because the stupidity of enchanted arrows doesn't exist in Skyrim. Thank fuck, because enchanted items were, arrows were fucking stupid. Loin and Lure! I didn't expect to find Loin and Lure in here. Fallen Usurper I don't know I've got. I don't know if I've got Tail Kier or an either. No, Song of Pelin. No, I never know what Songs of Pelennor I have. Ow. Bear Trap. Do you think that'll stop Shork? Because Shork isn't a bear. She's not rough like a bear's arse. What did you get behind that? Oh, you were before the fence, right. Oh no, so many traps, so little time. Right, and where's the final door? You can't hit me through your wall, you know. There's one here. So that's that one. Where's the... I mean, I can still kill this loser. Oh, but he backs away like a pussy. You know, like, where's the door hole? I can't remember where the door hole is. Right, so we're going back. There's not one in there. There's not that one. Not that one. I have a feeling this is meant to be open. So I'm just gonna phase through the door. I just have a feeling that's meant to be open because there's no handle for it. Oh no, Vendel Severin. Yeah, I don't think that's actually... I think that's supposed to be open. But for some reason it isn't. Again, what was your Oblivion-esque numbers of arrows? Yeah, Dragon Scale Booty's always nice. Yeah, because notice there's no No handle, no. There's no, like, push button to open this. It's just a dead end.
I've got your back.
Wimby, you not teleport into me. That's really rude. See, there's, like, no door handle. Like, I have a feeling this is meant to be open. So... for some reason it isn't. I don't know what trigger actually opens it. But... yeah, because there seems to be no handles or anything, so I feel like I just cocked up and didn't trigger a trigger. Wouldn't be the first time. Right, now we return to Nelof's place, 'cause to do Nelof place things.
Wold? Now cast!
You know, because Nelof's place is for Nelof place things. Oh no, the All-Making Stone's only conferred a power once a day. It needs time to recharge its solar power and not very good. You know, it's not a very efficient solar generator. Is that some vegetable mush? No. Alright. Everyone's favourite creature. Cliff Racer. At least this door's not on the wong. Oh, you're taking one gold worth of items! Yeah. Hey.
I don't care if he's a
I have your free fruit.
Truly? Well done. I'll just keep 2 of them for myself. No need for Nelof to know. Take that last taproot and plant it into the wall of the withered house.
What do you have to
Every
say?
type of fungus in Solstheim or Skyrim.
You have no fungus of any kind. In Solstheim or Skyrim. You're a liar. Have this dwarven crossbow, have some dwarven daggers, and maybe use them to cut some mushrooms so you can actually sell some to me?
Mafala cloak you.
I see. You support Mafala. No wonder you're lying. It's a Mafalan trait. Right, to Nelof's place to do Nelof things. Because Nelof things. Shot goes up, shot goes down. Shot goes up, shot goes down. Shot goes up. It goes up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down.
Well, my pretties, what shall we do today? Maybe see if you can.
Nelof, you're not supposed to be in there. Nelof is not supposed to be in here. He's not supposed to be in here yet. This room isn't supposed to exist yet.
Have you seen Verona?
I have the ash shampoo.
Well done. If you come back in a day or 2, I should have the spell worked out.
No way, haven't you, Maruna?
Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
Why don't you just make your own tea?
What? Make my own tea?
I am a master wizard of the house, Telmon. Other people make tea for me.
If you're so fussy about it, I'm not your servant.
Obviously not, or you would have a cup of tea in your hands. I suppose you want to be asked nicely. Very well. Please, O hero of Skyrim, please find Verona. I shall be ever so grateful.
Oh, he struggled to say the word grateful.
I might have a few staffs, if you're interested in that sort of
Oh god, which books of Vivek do I have? Which base? I think he has the same books looking at it. Yeah, it looks like he has the same set of books. Yeah, they all look like this. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh no. They have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I said 7, 8, 9. Does he have 7, 8, 9? I needed 3, 7, 8, 9. 13. Does he have 13? No. I'm not even gonna try. It's one of those things where it's gonna drive me mad trying to figure out what I actually need to get from him because he has so many. He has so many bloody random fucking items. He has so many books, and I'm 99% sure I have all of them. Yeah, you can also buy some like empty soul gems because he likes empty soul gems. Shulk doesn't need them, so Shulk will just sell them for mass money. He is really restrictive on what he actually takes. I've just realised that. Oh yes, they are. Yes, technically as good as the scrolls. Wow, he actually has eaten all my money and. Well done, Neloth. I'll make some tea later.
One day I will inherit.
Have you seen Verona?
Not recently. Neloth keeps me. Ask Alenia. She and Verona seem to be.
Oh no, not her again. Wee. You're a mage. You should know how I do that. I shout, and then become one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Right, where is Elena? Where is Verona? Folk need to ask. Focus on business duties. Folk now asks, where is Verona? My Verona, where is she?
Mushrooms.
Splendid.
Now maybe Neloth will get off my. I suppose you think you should get paid for helping an old woman. Here, take these. I'll sell you more if you come.
Yay! Have you seen Verona?
Raven Rock hours ago. She promised
Thank
to
you.
bring me back some fresh
Do you have anything for sale?
I've got the best selection of mushroom and.
You still don't have any mushroom or fungi.
Raven Rock all the time. I'm sure she's fine.
You're a bad liar. I will buy your I will buy and harvest. Now I can take this shit. I actually took an item of no value and she goes murder us for it.
The same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I know, you're so aggressively defensive of your piles of shite.
From all that stonework. Why were we at that standing stone anyway?
I don't know, the mushroom's creaking really badly and we're leaving. I don't want to be trapped in a mushroom when it collapses. It's not how Shulk wants to go. I mean, let's face it, do you want to go inside a mushroom? No. The answer is no. Wait, I saw something over there. Oh, it's just a cliff racer, it's fine. It's just a fucking cliff racer, it's fine. Oh no, a Verona-shaped object. No, Verona! Well, and now I'll go back. Verona is dead. She's outside town and dead. There was piles of ashbourne near her. Right, back to Tel Mithryn again. They make you Tel Mithryn a lot. Right, back to Tel Mithryn again. Itchy leg, itchy leg. Itchy leg doesn't. I don't think that gets heard on stream, thankfully. Right, up we go to Tel Mithryn. Up we doodles, up we doodles. Bit goes up, bit goes down, bit goes up, bit goes down.
Oh, did you need something?
Well, that worked quick. Verona is dead.
Dead? Well, that's annoying. How did she die?
Looks like an ashbourne attack.
More and more of those things showing up around here lately. I suppose you'll have to find me a new steward.
Try Raven Rock. They are in awe of me there. I'm sure almost anyone would be willing to serve me.
Oh, the arrogance. I think the person should look for.
Excellent question. Once word gets out, there will be a lot of people to choose from.
No, there won't.
Mind and a robust physique that is blindly obedient would.
With brilliant mind, robust physique, and blindly obedient.
And they need to know how to brew tea. Wolves always waters it down.
Ew. One thing I know about tea is you don't water it down. You help with your research?
I'm running low on heartstones. If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you.
I have a heartstone.
Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some septums.
Have some money. No, go. Go away.
Don't take too long finding me a steward.
Wiggy. Boink. It's so much quicker to just jump your way down. Because jump is your most effective way of movement. Righty. Righty McShitey. Ooh, skateboard. I need to go on a netch hunt. That's what I need to do. Is I need to hug the coast looking for a netch to harvest me some jet. From a big old Betty. Hunting for some jelly. Maybe if I forged a cake and made a netch swallow it whole, I would get a big old belly full of jelly. I don't know where I find netch. Netches are found on the coastline. The problem is the coastline has been harvested as evidenced by the clams. The calamity has happened. So we need to head towards Colby Barrow, and we might as well do Colby Barrow first. So I guess look at the coast looking for some netch. Not that I don't think I'm going to find any somehow. I'm still seeing a very harvested coastline. Yes, this coastline is very harvested. I don't think I'll be finding the netch around here somehow. Well, we've got to find all the ship and Neloth, so it's fine. Right, off we go. We need that netch jelly. Goddammit. Need some goddamn netches. I mean, time for the mammoth hunt, dudes. Or the netch hunt. That'll do. Maybe we'll find some netch. I see something going on up here, so I'm gonna investigate. Fire, frost, or lightning, I am its master. And he died very... Excuse me. How rude. Shork will now come and murder you. Or Shork's friend will come and murder you. That works too. Ooh, fungal pudding. Diseased nipple. Wondering why I call it a diseased nipple? Because it looks like a nipple and it's diseased. It's the... the idiots are fighting again. Who wins this time?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Quimby's looking like she's winning. It's funny how this level scaling works. Quimby's definitely getting more effective at winning. I think it might be a health-related thing. Like, Quimby's very squishy. Yeah, she's definitely getting more... And that weird interaction over. We can go to Colby Barrow. Look, one bit of Azidal's garbage out, and then come back. Well, what seems to be the problem? We need more money. You always need more money. This money isn't just Shork knows that you need more money. What's going on?
Oh, it's you.
With his ridiculous hair.
This isn't good.
He's all that net jelly to keep his hair up.
When something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next.
Oh, goody.
Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor.
What? No.
Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you...
Any luck?
No, Shork hasn't even been in yet. Give Shork a moment. Shork needs to get inside. Bonk. Right. Oh. Roger. Boink. Right in the elbow. Alright, up here, kneecap. Oop. More Droger. Well, I'll take this beautiful white Akaviri gold seal. I'll move the skull off pedestal. Just move that. There is something I want to do before the end of the stream that that involves modding Skyrim. Ooh, glass bow. I thought I saw a glass bow on that, but well, I didn't want to point it out because in case I was just misidentifying it. Ah, the booties of Azidal. Yeah, just a pair of booties on a stand. It's so weird. Oh yeah, I know what I need to do as well. It shoots. And what I'm going to do is Dragon Aspect, learn that. Not that it does anything at the moment. And Cyclone. Right, so that's... We're just going to... We learn every shout we can. Through the pile of the dead. We've thrown that skull away. Why no one thought to move that thing. Mine. You know, how that thing stayed put if this place was filled with ash? That's the question that needs answering. That room can't have been filled with ash so much. Hey Relish, do you need more money to hire more people, even though you shouldn't have paid them in advance?
Any luck?
Yeah, we did Droger and found a way past it in.
Well, perhaps
Not just gonna...
hope for us yet.
Yep, you want more money.
Now, I have to go recruit some more. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time.
Okie dokie.
I never get tired of that sound.
Thinking of money.
2 days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing.
Right, thank you. Shork will now go about Shork's business doing Shork things. Yeah, well, we'll go. I think we should go over the bulwark, Shork. Well, I think over the bulwark. I think that's more effective to go over the bulwark. We'll also pop into the temple. Oh, hello, off-layer little door. Galdor Slavu.
You may have everyone. Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome.
Well, Shork is going in anyway. You might be blocking the door, but Shork will just go around behind you. Hello, off.
Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our...
What exactly are the reclamations?
The reclamations are the true tribune. The Daedra, the consecrated.
I mean, to be fair, he's actually right. The tribunal, the original, the Vivek, Sophasil, Almalexia were kind of the fake tribunal.
Because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts.
Which tribunal?
Sothasil,
Sothasil.
and Vivek represent what was. Beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine.
But they didn't say raccoons.
Where we inter our dead. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath.
They can use the tomb.
Those foul vermin.
You need mercenary help? Shork is here and willing to help.
Have risen from the they're befouling the memories of our
I'll clean the tomb for you.
Thank you. Here, this key should
You know,
open
this end of money.
Be cautious, friend.
Yes, sirrah.
Oh wow, there's just like loads of priests in here.
Elder Arthroth is grooming me to
Well,
his eventual-
you wouldn't have your problems solved if Shork wasn't here. Shork is here and willing to help. I carry Azura's star. I think I am deserved. Shork is deserved of place in here. You know, does the work of one of your... You know, if Shork is not welcome here, why has Shork got the Azura's star? Could it be Azura's star? I thought I was trying to... There we go. I want to cast my shitty magic, because we're never going to get alteration up otherwise. Oh, never going to get it up. This... Does it just go up passively in combat? That's... I genuinely don't know how alteration goes up. And they're fighting again. In its most holy of places. Place your bets while we deal with the Ashborn. Because, to be fair, they will be fun. Oh no, they put a. No, they have not. I was going to say they put the differences aside. No, they have not. They do not get along. Wow, there's a lot of Ashborn in here. Look at all this Ashborn. You know, I think the ancestors dead, rising from the graves, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. You know, I feel like that's a little disrespectful, that walking over this. And that could be someone's ancestors. Like, there's a lot of ash in here, and I'm starting to wonder which is the ash from the volcano, and what's the ash from someone's ancestors. The voice here.
Need something.
I love it. The voice here.
You honor the
Emperor's tomb has been cleansed.
Spirits be praised. I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings.
You just gave me short money.
The Dunmer race doesn't bury.
Well, technically, you bury your dead as an ash pile.
Inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning.
I mean, they have a very cheap funeral. It's burn, stick in a pot, and then thrown on the ash pile. Or, it's possible that they actually burn their body on the ancestral mound. Eldritch Fire, such an arsehole. Councillor... Second Councillor? He dead.
It's finally over.
He was in Ulan.
What of the Redoran Guard?
They were killed by the Morag Tongue.
I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers.
Well, they have a legal right to attack, to murder in Morrowind, and we're technically in Morrowind, so he did what had to be done.
Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears.
You want to be the new you want to tell me?
I'm perfectly content with my current position.
Right, get moving, boy.
And I'll take you to the councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
You want to be the new to tell me? I wonder if I can ask these idiots.
I've been sick. Might be time to find a new home.
For some reason, he doesn't work. He's broke. I mean, it's a good job I have bypasses to get to Solstheim without that idiot, because honestly, I mean, yes, once you go to Skyrim, you can just use that. Oh, he just goes at him.
You lost.
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain.
What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock.
Dorothy's here and willing to help. She meant it.
Expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Councillor.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of Quain since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, as councillor, I hereby you've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Oh, could you retire here?
You've brought Raven Rock back from your.
You want to be a new CEO to tell me, friend?
I could never leave Adril behind, and he will never leave Leril. Besides, I'd never work for Neloth. I heard he cut the heart out of his former apprentice.
I mean, given what Yeah, she is heartless, so I love how you can't just ask him. You want to be I love how it's just like, do you want to be used to it till different? You look, City. Oh god, that dragon corpse is slowly migrating down. Want to be used to it till different?
Me? I hardly think so. That Telvanni wizard is unhinged. I heard he tries to drink the ash.
Tries to drink ash.
I don't know.
Want to be used to it till different?
Not on your life. I'd sooner try to swim back to Windhelm.
I love how want to be used to it till different?
My father needs me. He can't run his market stand alone. Besides, Neloth is loony as skooma addict. He wanted my father to import a white mammoth alive.
A white man. You want to make the job?
You could try Drover's Relvi. He came in here asking my father if he needed any odd jobs done. Seemed kind of desperate.
Thank you.
Keep yourself safe.
Do you want to be used to it till different?
My farm? No, thank you.
Do you want to...
Next time you're hungry, stop.
Do you have anything to say?
Ah, so you're an outlaw.
No, you do not.
Careful with those netches.
It's busier now that things
Do you want to be used to it till...
Ask around at the wreck. Someone there might be crazy enough or drunk enough to do it.
I like how he's honest enough to say drunk enough.
Things are picking up for now. All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redorin to begin ignoring us again if the mine runs out of ore for a second. The question you should be asking is, if it's not a weapon, potion, or
If you get for all these items.
over at the docks brings me most of them. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has...
If she is that bad out here?
What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra...
They weren't doing so hot before Short came along.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company...
Okie dokie, I know of her.
You're just like the rest of them. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Ravenrock. Just what you see here.
Well, you have money, so Short will buy... something. Short will definitely buy something. I don't know if it's... Oh, Book of Circles and On Morrowind. So Book of Circles and On Morrowind. Right. Before I forget, the Book of Circles and On Morrowind. The Book of Circles. The Book of Circles. The Book of Circles. Volume 2, I think it was. Right, well,
East Empire... Yeah, so, what can I get you? Take a look.
Shork has crap if you're willing to buy. Shork has lots of crap if you're willing to buy. Crap is what Shark has best. Look at all this delightful garbage that Shark is carrying. And Marvel, why am I carrying like so many dynamo cores? Why am I carrying so many? I really need to get back to the museum and dump half of this shit. I've got so much garbage. Oh look, all these beautiful emeralds. Let's just get rid of all but one of them. Epidote, flawless amethyst. That'll do. That'll cleanse him out. There we go. He's broke now.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over.
Oh, that's Glover Mallory. Does you want to go work for? You ready to tell Riffin?
Gods, that's rich. Work for Neloth.
I love how it's. You want to go work for Nella? Oh fuck no! Hey, you want to go work for Nella?
I'll give you this warning only.
You want to go work for Nella?
Not on your life. I'd have to be truly desperate to do that.
It's the nicest Mogul ever is. Hey, Slater, do you want to go work for Nella?
You got a problem? You talk to him.
Hey, you want to go work for Nella?
Mogul doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
Teldrin Serra,
Look somewhere
blade for
else.
hire.
Where? Ah, there you are, you desperate bum. But first I must ask someone else.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, do you want to go work for Nella?
Welcome to the... Are you nuts? Neloth is crazy. Or he talks to mud crabs.
Anyway, you want to make the
It would
job?
have to be someone pretty desperate. You might ask my apprentice Drovus.
Oh, Drovus.
Seems to be hard up for coin.
I like how Drovus is desperate enough to take the job.
Feeling thirsty? I'll set you up right.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the...
Do you want to go work Vanilla?
Welcome to the... you mean leave Ravenrock for good? To go work for a crazed Telvanni wizard? Sure. Just let me get me things. On second thought, never mind. I can get new stuff.
You seem awfully eager.
I've never been one to pass up an opportunity. Sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
And Drovus is legging it. He actually runs as well.
Blade for hire. If you have the coin.
You gonna open the door, man, matey? Drovus? Drovus? There we go. There we go. He does know how to operate a door, it's fine.
I'll give you misery. Try getting assigned to scrape neck scar off the front of the bowl.
Oh, this bloody corpse! This sanguine dragon, it keeps migrating! One day it'll migrate into the sea and then we'll be fine. So, where's Short going now? Back to Tel Mithril? Right, back to Tel Mithril. And that dragon corpse is going to migrate itself across town. It's fine. This is fine. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Is... Let's go check something first. Is it actually known as... Actually, no, it's... I don't think... Actually, yeah, armor... Yeah, it is... I don't know if it's actually... That's internal flags. Oh. Yeah, they don't show up, so... An itch! A jelly! I'm hunting for some jelly. I knew I'd find an etch if I travelled enough. Yes! Beautiful, got the next jelly. We can do alchemy when we get back. Yay! So we're gonna go to Neloth. Then we're gonna go back to town to drop off our next jelly. Then we're gonna do a little bit of modding time, but some of which won't be on screen. So I just need no, I guess it can be. I just don't think... Does anything actually reference the course? I don't know. Ooh. Oh no, it's fine. I don't know if I've actually made any tweaks to the cores. If I have, that's the one I'll use. If not, Solstheim changes. I'm just trying to think ahead now. Because it's bothering me that the Ordinator armor for some reason can't be tempered. It doesn't have a tempering perk associated with it. Which, you know, Skyrim's really weird about that, like that. Because I have... Uh-oh. They want revenge. They want revenge for me killing the rest of them. Writ of execution. How dare you try and execute me with your fucking longbows? God, how embarrassing. I think how good your arrows are. You're using a goddamn longbow. Like, the worst bow in Skyrim. Where are you little... Come back here! Stop raving pussy. Come back! Come back here! Die with dignity. Now I get to read my own writ of execution. This means short is liked. Right, writ of execution. Honorary writ of execution. Stream. The aforementioned personage has been marked for execution as a member of an unlawful guild of assassins in accordance with the lawful tradition and practice of the Morag Pong Guild. The bearer of this non-disputable document has official sanctioned license to kill the aforementioned personage. Oh no, they know I'm the listener. Oh no. Anyway. Oh, we know what this means. Oh, it's a man Spriggan, it's fine. I know he's... They are not... The male Spriggans just aren't as dangerous. Well, we are now returned to Nelothville. Tell Mithrin, or, you know, tell Neloth, as it was. You know, I tried to tell Mithrin and something, but she just won't respond. You know, Count Mithrin being just like this giant rotting mushroom. You know, just a macroscopic mushroom. It's just not very pleasant, frankly. Like living in, if you want to live in a space penis, if you get that joke, good on you. If you don't look it up, because it's one of those words that you can't search. Hello, I found your new steward.
That Drovus man? I suppose he'll do. He makes dreadful Canis root tea.
Well, if you don't like the tea he makes, you know what you can do. Make your own.
Take this for your effort. Oh, and you may use my staff enchanter if you want.
Staff enchanter, how good. Woohoo! Hey, there. How is Drovus working out?
The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea. However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish.
Is there a problem?
I've been having difficulties with my Heartstone experiments. Have you heard of the Briarheart?
Oh, you want me to go deal with what about the Briarheart?
Yes, warriors of the Forsworn tribes. They actually remove their own hearts and replace them with large briar seeds. It puts their life sparks in direct connection to the natural forces. I need you to examine one of them. Just investigate as much as you can. I'm going to put this memory trace spell on you, so you won't have to worry about taking notes. I doubt you could know what was important anyway.
Where can you find the Briarheart warrior?
The Forsworn live in the hills on the western edge of Skyrim. From there, you're on your own. I'm given to understand that they are not difficult to find, if you gather my inference.
What do Briarhearts do with Heartstones?
Well, I'm hoping to do something similar. If I could connect a living being to the forces of the Red Mountain, well, that would be formidable. I've done some experiments in this area, but, oh, my test subjects are far too fragile. I'm hoping to learn some of the their methods. I would venture out myself, but long voyages are dangerous, and risks are precisely what people like you are for.
What, you mean gullible idiots?
That's that, then.
That's that, then. Oop. Right. Shork has found something interesting. Hidden Twilight. Yoink. Dive into a good book. Just dive into the good book. Or the not so good book. I mean, these books are pretty evil from what I've heard. Hidden Twilight. Oh. What the magic Shork must learn. Shork has learned! I'm going to scry one. Yes, I will keep this card, thank you. Shork will keep this card. Well, that was a pathetic chapter. Yoink. Jump into the book. Bees? Not bees. Ah, they're in my eyes. Where are? Why did I hear bees? Shork is confused and lost. Well, that's a door of the Mathemore variety, well, so... Cheek Raspberry, I see you. Remanada! Right, we must read Remanada. After Remanada, where's after Remanada? There it is. Remanada. Remanada. Oh, Remanada, because it's like it's Riemann, as in Riemann Civadil. You also have Remanada. Oops. You know what? Probably should regas my axe at some point. Yeah, anyway, it runs out. Right, Shork's gonna go up here. Oh, we'll scry. I don't want to. Oh, God, land, no. Fuck no. The bridge is very slow. Oh god, that was scary. It's a platforming challenge. Excuse me. Shock will just say fuck you to your platforming challenge. And deny it by just zooming, using the powers of zooms. This Shock has the power of zoomies. It's fine. And I've got all those books. How do I get through this door? Am I not supposed to come up here? No, I'm supposed to go down the other side, because Shock is an idiot. Right, we are going to take... Well, we're going to go to chapter 3. Dive! Doink! Right, Shock is here and willing to die. Oh no, it's a hide seeker, we're fine. Excuse me, stop tentacling me. I said stop tentacling me, I need to find a scribe. Yeah, they make you go some strange place. Ew, basic land, put this at the bottom. Right. No, ooh, just scroll of abjuration. I'll take those. Right, we are going to go over here because we're in the more in Hellscape. It's oh no, giant fish lady. How is she phasing? Don't question Skyrim's stair logic. No, she was a weak one. Alright, now we can open this pod. Let's right there. We don't even need to open that door, do we? Shock just flies over it. Well, Shock does need to scry here. This is like figuring out where to go. Right, and now we scry again. God, what is Mora's deck? Is it just like scry your deck to the bottom? There. Oh no, I'm an aspiring seeker. I will hit you in your stomach hole. Or maybe that's the arsehole. 5 kings of King. 5 whatever's of King Wulfar. The 5 songs of King Wulfar. Let's do this. Solstheim, the first song of King Wulfar is ancient circa 1 era 500. After the defeat of the Alessian army at Glenumbria Moors, when King Merkilla was slain. Wulfar of Mora was elected by the pact of chieftains. His swoon was so powerful that he could not verbally swear into the office, and scribes were used to draw up his oaths. Immediately thereafter, the scribes wrote down the first new law of his reign. A fiery reinstatement of the traditional Nordic pantheon. The edicts were outlawed, the priests put to the stake, and the whole set ablaze. Instead, the way King Borgus had ended for a span, for his zealotry King Wulfar was called the shore's tongue, and Ysmir the dragon of the north. Time's son. The second song of King Wulfar glorifies his deeds in the eyes of the old gods. He fights the eastern orcs and shouts the chiefs into hell. He rebuilds the fort one day, set to high Havrufgar, which had been damaged by a dragon when he saw the thunder cloud to keep his army from catching cold. The Norse called him the breath of Kine. This isn't a song! There's no rhythm! The third song of King Wulfar tells the death of his death. Orki, an enemy god, had always tried to ruin the Nords, even in that Mora where he stole their years away. Seeing the strength of King Wulfar, Orki summoned the key Oath of Alduin, Time Eater again. Nearly every horde was eaten down to 6 years old. Boy Wulfar pleaded to Shore, the dead chieftain of the gods, to help his people. Shore's own ghost and fought the Time Eater on the spirit plane, as he did at the beginning of the time. And he won. And Orki spoke, the orcs were ruined. The boy Wulfar watched the battle in the sky. He learned a new boom. What happens when you shake the dragon just so. He used this new magic to change his people back to normal in his haste to save so many, though he shook too many years out of himself. He grew older than the greybeards and died. The flames of his pyre were said to reach the heart of Kine itself. these aren't songs! The Ash King. The fourth song of King Wolfheart tells of his rebirth. The dwarves and devils of the Eastern Kingdoms had started to fight once more, and the Nords hoped they might reclaim their ancient holdings there. They planned an attack, but they again gave up, knowing that they had no strong king to lead them. Then they woke the devil of Dagoth, who swore he could come in peace. Moreover, he told the Nords a wondrous thing. He knew where the heart ashore was! Long ago, the chief of the gods had been killed by elven giants, and they ripped that shore's heart and used it as a standard to strike fear into the Nords. This worked until he screwed Moshe out to some sense, and the Nords fought back again. Knowing that they were going to lose eventually, the elven giants hid the heart of shore that so that the Nords might never have their god back. But here was the devil of Dagoth with good news. The dwarves and devils of the Eastern Kingdom had this heart, and this was the reason for their recent unrest. The Lords asked the devil of Dagoth why he might betray his country so, and he said that the devils have betrayed each other since the beginning of time, and this was so, and so the Nords believed him. The tongue sung Shaw's ghost into the world again. Shaw gathered an army as he did of old, and then he sucked in the long-strewn ash of King Wolfheart and remade him, for he needed a good general. But the devil of Dagoth petitioned to be that general too, and he pointed out his role as the blessed harbinger of this holy war. So Shaw had two generals, the Ash King and the devil of Dagoth. And he marched on the Eastern Kingdoms with all the sons of Skyrim. God, this is the worst song. It has no rhyme. It has no rhythm. Red Mountain. The fifth song of King Wolfheart is sad. The survivors of the disaster came back under a red sky. That year is called Sun's Death. The devil of Dagoth had tricked the Nords, for the heart of Shore was not in the Eastern Kingdoms, and they had never been there at all. As soon as Shore's army had got to Red Mountain, all the devils and dwarfs fell upon them. The sorcerers lifted the mountain and threw it into Shore, trapping him underneath Red Mountain until the end of time. They slaughtered the sons of Skyrim, but not before King Wolf or King Ingdumalaka, the dwarf orc, and doomed his people. Because we're always about killing the orcs in this book. Then Envek the devil blasted the Ash King into hell, and it was over. Later Cain lifted the ashes of Ysmir sky, saving him from hell and showing his sons the colour of blood when it was brought by betrayal. And Nords will never trust another devil again. What is it? The secret song of Wolfheart Ash King. The truth of Red Mountain. The heart of Shore was in Resdain, as Dagoth had promised. As Shore's army approached the westernmost bank of the inner sea, they stared across the Red Mountain, where the Dwemer armies had gathered. News from the scouts reported that the Khmer forces had just left Narcissus, and that they were raising their time, joining their cousins against the Nords. Dagoth first said that the tribunal had betrayed the king's trust, that they sent Dagoth to Lorcan, for that is what they called Shore in Resdain, so that the god might wreak vengeance on the dwarves for their hubris. The never-ever peace with the Dwemer will be the ruin of Villafi. This was the reason for the slow muster, Dagoth said. Oh my god. The armies grew and Lorcan fought. That is what they called Shore in Resdain, said they do not wreak vengeance on the dwarfs for reasons that tribunal might believe I do so. Nevertheless, it is true that they will die by my hand, and whoever should side with them. This Neverrar is the son of Boethia, one of the strongest Patomaics. He is a hero to his people, despite his tribunal, and he shall muster enough that this battle will be harder going still. We'll need more than what we have, and so Dagoth, who wanted his dwarves as dead as the tribunal did, went to Coggaran and summoned his house's Chaptil, his Nix hounds, his wizards, archers, his stolen men of brass, and the Ash King Wolfheart, or Ysmir, went and made peace with the orcs in spite of this. And they brought many warriors, but no wizards at all. Many Nords could not bring themselves to ally with their foes, even in the face of the Red Mountain. They were close to desertion when Wolfheart said, "Don't you see who you really are? Don't you know who Shore really is? Don't you know what this war is?" And they looked at from the king to the god, to the devils and the orcs, and some really knew, and they were the ones that stayed. Oh my god, this keeps going. The doom drum never carried keening a dagger made of sound. Of the shadow of the moons, his champions were Dwarf MacDwarf King, who carried a hammer of divine mass, and Elandrosul, who was the immortal son of Azor and Warder Wraith Mail. They met Lorcan at the last battle of Red Mountain. Lorcan had his heart there again, but he had long been from it, and he needed time. Wolfhog met Sul, but could not strike him, and he fell from grievous wounds, but not before shorting Sul blind. Dagafur McDoolmac and slew him, but not before thunderstruck his lord's heart. Never turned away from Lorcan and struck down Dagafur in rage, but he took a mortal wound from Lorcan in turn. But never feigned a death that was coming early, and so stuck Lorcan with surprise on his side. The heart had been made solid by Sunder's tuning blow, and Keenan could now cut it out. And it was cut out, and Lorcan was defeated, and the whole ideal was fought over. God, that's awful. They're not songs! Songs should naturally flow. Where am I going? I'm now completely and utterly lost. Alright, well, that'll do. Ah, yes. The land is stretching out before us. Well, we must go to chapter 5 first, so... Whoop. Right, no more bad songbooks. That's 16 Accords of Madness. We probably need to read that one. 16 Accords of Madness. Yes, 16 Accords of Madness. What does 9 nowadays? Right, so we've been through chapter 5. Wow, chapter 5 was a dead end. Let's go into chapter 6, shall we? Back to chapter 3, dive in. Where's chapter 4? Chapter 6. Whoop, in we go. Right, now we are in chapter 6. Oh my god, it's a set. I feel like I've gone around in circles. I guess I'm going to chapter 4. Let's go to 7 first. Whoop. In we go, dive in. Well, A Dream of Sovngarde. So we're not going to read A Dream of Sovngarde, we're just going to mark it as read. Because I frankly cannot be bothered to read another awful Nordic book that doesn't have any rhythm. Books are supposed to, if it's supposed to be songs, they're supposed to flow. I think this chapter's sinking into. I think this is a chapter that's a bit water damaged, frankly. Though we don't go to chapter 7, it's water damage. Chapter 8. Oh, I'm so lost. Excuse me, that was not very nice. Get out of my face, rude little seeker. You just have a scroll of I said you just have a scroll of abjuration. I'm just going to take it from your robes, sorry. I know it's rude to fiddle in your robes, but still. Right, we have now... possibly... giant fishlet. Oh no. Ow. Shork is going to die horribly. Shork is in deep doo-doo. Shork's just going to eat a lot of bread. And some brook bat. Will do too. And Shork do this without assistance. No, and the answer is definitely no. It's gonna eat an ungodly amount of cabbage, it's fine. Gonna see some days. Also gonna eat some more cabbage. Although... Right, Shulk is going to die again. Food to the rescue. Cabbages. No. Just eat a whole farm's worth of cabbage, it's fine. But eating one cabbage is enough. No, it is not. We are nowhere close. Remember, cabbages reserve stamina, not health. Oh my god, I think I'm going to run out of cabbage. Well, yep, Shulk is going to live with cabbages now. Okay, Shork is definitely dying. This is... Can Shork do this without her friends? That's the question, because Shork is really struggling. I know death isn't reality in Apocrypha, but... Right, Shork is going to try actually shouting this time. You know what? Let's try Cyclone. I don't know if that does anything. I actually genuinely don't know if that does anything. Right. Insufficient charge. The axe is out of gas. Oh god, and Shork is almost out of life. Right, let's eat clams and lots of them. Go! Let this be a calamity. Go. Shork, just eat an ungodly amount of clams. Look at all that beautiful clam meat going into Shork's gob. Right, that's one lurker down. Ow! That real... Your tentacle slam is hurting. Oh, well. The cliff racer. I'll have a caramel cod. What's a caramel cod, I hear you ask? It's a type of seafood. It's cod coated in caramel. It makes it more palatable if you're sugar. It's like eating sugar. Okay. Every time she stomps, I need to heal with some crab. Right, we're gonna eat some cheese. Lots of cheese. And I'm saying, why don't you just use your potions? What kind of weirdo do you take me for? Someone who uses potions? No. Potions are for hoarding and selling, not for... Whoa, ooh, that was, yeah, 2 giant fish ladies, that's, yeah, you don't fight the giant fish ladies like that. Shork is gonna die horribly doing that. Now Shork can... The end of the book! Shork is saved! Right, we're just gonna... Where were you when the dragon broke? Many scrolls away. Where were you when the dragon broke? Yes, there. Various. Right, right, I am fully aware that this stream is now running late, so... What I'm going to do is going to read The Hidden Twilight, which was surprisingly nasty. Right. This one. Moore's Agony. Moore's Grasp. Why would you want that? Moore's Wooden. Right. Shork will now dive back into the real world. Whee! Just picture her just doing a leaping dive straight into the books, with so much confidence that when she misses, she just bonks her head comedically. Right. There is but something I need... I'll do it. I'll do it off stream. It's not very interesting. It won't be very interesting, so I'll do that off stream. It was sort of a way to pad out the ending of the stream, but the stream has ended quite happily there. So, that is the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description, as per the usual, as a list of all the past streams. Both, you know, the original 32-bit Skyrim, the Adventures of the Same Big-Eyed Shork on Special Edition, which is stream with an A, and then this is stream with 2 E's, which is the current series. The next stream will be Freedom Planet 2 on Monday the 16th. Then Skyrim again on Thursday the 19th. Then, on the 23rd, will be TF2. That's Monday. And the 26th, which will be Skyrim again. And that's the Thursday. That is the end of the stream. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace. Stay classy.